and them motherfuckers didn't monetize me. I don't know. I guess I was like, damn.
They
And
do them dirty,
he's a
man.
strictly VR streamer. So all he does is VR shit.
Okay, okay.
So he's been editing videos. He's been putting the grind for a minute. And I was like, so how's YouTube? He's like, listen, man, I put the fucking grind in there. I have so much followers. I have so much this. For some reason, I just can't get monetized. And I have so much. I was like, damn, YouTube that hardcore? That's crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's wild. Their algorithm by far is one of the best for discoverability, which
And
really hits home.
he
You
does
know what I mean?
everything. He
Which
does the
really
bells and
hits home.
whistles, bro. You know what I mean? He does way more
Yeah.
than I would do. You know what I'm saying? That I do
Oh yeah,
without
way
without
more than all of us do. Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's killing it. So when he said it like that, I was like, damn. I was like, damn. Okay, this boy is not just like putting half ass in. He's
It's
actually putting all the work in, and he still can't get
because
through. Like,
you've
god damn YouTube.
nah.
But he's killing it
We
on
got to
TikTok.
imagine as well,
He's
like
making money on TikTok.
TikTok's a really interesting one. It's a super interesting one because
He
it's
is
on
killing
almost
it over
it's
there.
its own entity. You know what I mean? It's like it's its own entity in some fashion. Like it has this TikTok has by far the best discoverability of all platforms.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
if you
After you
pop
get
off
your
over there,
thousand,
you
after
pop
you get
off.
your 1,000
Yeah, yeah,
views, and you keep it hopping, and if you can keep the momentum
yeah,
going,
yeah,
meaning the family friendly bullshit, the TSA stuff, you'll get it. You'll rock.
yeah, yeah.
You will
Oh yeah,
rock.
yeah. You'd be killing
But
it,
you're also a
and
slave because TikTok is all about those
massively.
stupid dances and those thingies and that. So you have to implicate that into your shit.
Well, yes and no, and I think here's the weird thing. You're completely right.
That's the
That
only thing that
like
turns me
you are
off because I
completely right.
can't see myself doing these stupid ass dances that I keep seeing people
Doing
do.
the
I was like,
little
I can't do
yeah,
it. I can't do
it's
it. I
the
can't take
trends.
myself to do it.
No, no. To me, it's like there's too much cringe in it. I would die
Yeah,
of
it
cringe.
is. It's too much. It's like,
Yeah,
listen, these
it's
dances that
too
are being
cringy.
created are not even anything fancy. They're just dumb things that you're repeating, and it's done in a massive group, and it makes it look like it's something important. But really, you guys are doing worthless shit. It's annoying, to be honest. Half the shit y'all doing.
I think it's probably
And I feel, I hate to
here's.
say it, there's an agenda there, and I'm always going to kick to my conspiracy. I feel like some of these
Oh,
things
I
that
do. Yeah,
they do for certain things, you know what I'm saying? So these
yeah.
dances have a
I'm.
certain
Oh, I
way for the
agree.
ladies, and then you know what I'm saying, and it's
Oh,
like
I agree.
you're
Yeah.
putting having hidden agendas in there. I don't like that shit.
There's so much hidden. There's so much hidden agendas with it. And TikTok. Here's the thing
But
as well.
everything
TikTok
though, you know what I mean? But I just believe
is
TikTok is a predator against children. I'm sorry, I just do.
it. It is. Well, no. Here's the thing. The platform isn't. The platform. The platform will never care what's going on it as long as it's making money. And it's like
Well, yeah, on the
converting
underline of
stuff. You know
brother,
what
of
I mean?
course, the
They
company
they
only
don't
cares
give
if it's
like
making money, but it
morals.
also
Morals
cures.
don't exist in high ends of like competitiveness or companies. They just don't exist. It's like it's a fucking luxury to have morals. You know what I
Nip
mean?
in the
So
building, what you doing, Nip?
like what actually happened sadly is the people ruined that platform exactly the same as the people ruined OnlyFans because OnlyFans was not meant to be a porn site. You know what I
No,
mean?
that's
It
not.
was
No, no,
meant to
no.
be
It got
like
taken over. The nudie
yeah,
content obviously sells more. There's
and
people that make a lot of money without having to
I
be
mean,
nudie
sex
content
always sells.
on
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
sex is always sold, man. We've always known this. It's like one of the oldest tropes. Sex sells.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's a standard. But when it came to TikTok, it's interesting because TikTok originally was Musical.ly, which was a lip sync site where
Yeah,
people would
lip sync,
sing
a
and
little
stuff like
dance, you
this.
know, and it was for for
Yeah,
kids.
and that's why there's those trends there. But then all these people realize how much discoverability it is, and if you've got an OnlyFans page, it's
Listen,
probably best to
TikTok
also
reminds
advertise
me
on TikTok.
of a
Yeah.
classic. TikTok reminds me of a classic, fucking late '80s, early '90s kids' birthday party. Parents have an hour of kids, and then the rest is bonfires and getting drunk and acting
Yeah.
stupid. That's
Yep.
TikTok.
Yep. Literally,
That's what happened. It was supposed to be for
that's a great
children. It was
example. Yeah.
supposed to be for children, but they came through. They gave an
Yeah.
hour of fun, and then boom, they take over. And that's why we have all this
Well,
crazy
here's the thing,
algorithm fucked up shit. Because
because
my
not
TikTok
only is
for
it
you
the
page is fucking weird.
that's on you though, bro.
Of
That's on you.
course, because
Any
I'm a
video that you
weirdo. But
watch,
that
yeah,
platform
yeah,
shouldn't have
same.
weirdo stuff. It doesn't matter if I'm a fucking weirdo or not, bro. And I'm not talking about weirdo in
All
a
of
bad
mine
way.
is
But
like
you know what I'm saying?
no,
Like,
no,
if
yeah,
I
yeah.
watch
It's
a
like
cartoon
titties jiggling
I'm
and
a
stuff. You know
weirdo,
what I mean?
the
All weird stuff.
cartoon shouldn't show weirdo shit just because I'm a weirdo. You see what I'm saying? There's some weird shit.
Mine's all just bouncing titties nowadays and stuff like that, which is ridiculous. It's like,
Oh yeah,
how
I
many
get
girls?
straight ass and
Yeah,
titties.
just
I ain't
all
fronting.
they do.
I tell my friend like, yo, look at my TikTok. This shit's ass and titties. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I mean, what's the next trend gonna be? Like guys with a fucking fat schlong in really baggy trousers just doing a whirlwind with their cock.
They
You know what I
already
mean?
got
Like,
that.
what the
They
fuck?
already got that.
I
What are you
wouldn't
talking
surprise
about?
me.
They
Yeah,
already got
it
that.
wouldn't surprise me. It's degenerate.
They already got that. They my for you
Funny.
page is fucked. There is no. They must know
I'm
that
on TikTok.
It must
You
know
know what I
that
mean?
I'm 18 and up because the shit that I see on there that pops up is crazy.
Oh, my algorithm's fucked because I'm 18 plus only. Here's
Right.
the weird thing.
That's
So a
where
lot of these
my
people always turn theirs off, so it's all ages. So you can be fucking 10 and get 18 plus content, but they literally just don't have the filter on, and they hope they get away with it. You know what I mean?
that's weird.
And they do. Yeah, they do, man. All of them do. You know, because it's much bigger discoverability. It's also the same as on when they say on YouTube, like if your video gets age restricted, it might as well just be dead. What? So adult content is okay to be shown to 13-year-olds and under? What? I don't see why people
Well, that's the
like.
whole. That's
Yeah,
the whole point where the platform looks at it like this. You should be watching your children. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
There's a there.
Yeah, yeah. They don't give a
I'm
fuck.
talking to Americanized aspects of how it work. The company
It's
looks
the
at
same
it
in
like
UK.
the fact that the adult parent should be parenting their
Hmm.
child. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, I wonder.
But
Should we ask
but
Grok?
again, that's a back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe the fucking platform, obviously, if
Hang
it's
on.
a 13, whatever platform, it shouldn't have some crazy shit on it. But again, you got to police your own children, I guess. I don't know.
Uh,
But
I'm
dude
trying to
making
figure.
good money over
So
there, you know. Anyway, regardless, he said he's making some good money. He's got good momentum, and you know, I see it. You know, he does nothing but VR, so that's very interesting for a lot of people.
So did you do you remember there was something put in place? I think it was maybe a year ago now, where a lot of different countries around the world put an age restriction on certain parts of the internet for people under the age of 16.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
remember if I've heard this is in place, but I don't know exactly like how,
Yeah,
like what.
YouTube started implicating it over here, so we're seeing how America handles it through
You
YouTube,
have
I
to have
guess.
like a, yeah, you have to have basically
So
like
what they did
proven
is
ID.
there's a giant warning that pops up and it says anything AI generated created is won't make you monetize. If you're 16 and under, you won't be able to be monetized. There's some other implications that come in. I haven't seen how they fully do it, but I've seen the warning.
Okay, so what it so I just quickly asked Grok about it, and it said several countries have implemented or proposed restrictions on the internet or social media access for minors under 16, often citing concerns about mental health, safety, or excessive screen
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Below is a summary
they're
of
gonna
those
say all
countries.
that,
You know what I mean?
which is crazy.
Australia, 2024. Anyone under 16 using social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. The law effectively within a year imposes fines of up to 49.5 million on the tech companies for failing to comply, and the trial of enforcements began January 2025. Crazy, man. China's been doing it already for a while, but basically, and EU as well is obviously doing the exact same thing. Anyone under the age of 16, because in EU at the age of 16 you get given things like it'd be like your national insurance number to pay your national health insurance. That is a form of ID to prove that you're that age. You know what I mean? You will have to be able to provide these before even being able to have access to those platforms, which I think is pretty interesting. That
Yeah,
should
I
have been
don't
put
know.
in place a
All that
long
shit
time
sounds
ago, man.
crazy. It all sounds crazy. It's pretty
Hey,
interesting.
what's that?
It's pretty interesting
Hmm.
in a way.
Yeah, South
But
Korea done it in fucking 2021, but
uh,
wow.
I don't see I don't see really much of anything changing. I mean,
Well, so
this
obviously
shit,
we won't see
the
it.
system that's happening right now, literally, which is kind of
Mm.
fucked up, happened back in the early '90s, late '90s with porn.
It did, yeah, it did,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? It's the
When they
same
had to,
system, everything, except instead of porn being used, it's these platforms being used. You know what I'm saying? They're just implicating those the same thing because porn became like a big industry in the 90s to like be
it
acceptable and
was, it
whatnot.
was.
You know what I'm saying? So the forefront came
Well,
through. You know what I mean? The industry
I think
jumped
that,
up.
yeah,
So
I
I
think the
feel
main
this is the same
concern.
thing. It's just they're just using, you know what I mean? Every 10 years, same system, just different implications of switching to whatever generation
Well, I
they're
think,
doing right now.
yeah, I think the reason they're restricting it is, as they said, like, so it's like mental health and also security of people under the age of 16. So in most of Europe, the age of 16 is the age of consent. So what they're worried about is pedos looking for children, basically. You know what I mean? And the fact that they put it that low is quite wild. But I mean, you know, by law, that's the age where they're capable of making their own decisions to an extent.
Well,
But social media, you've seen how it's rotted kids' brains, like rotted their brains.
Well, it's
And it's like
interesting.
if you,
Check this out. This is what I thought interesting. I watched this.
yeah,
It was a movie. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It was called Project X. It was actually based on a real event where a kid had the biggest fucking party that the whole town got murked. So what happened is that this town in Netherlands, it's 16 and
mm,
up to get alcohol. So
yeah,
when it was only supposed to be a little birthday party, da da da, it goes really in deep. But the whole point is that everybody from all different places showed up to this town, and you can drink at 16. Holy
yeah,
shit!
that's that you can,
And
yeah,
there was somebody came and said,
you
"Hey
can
man,"
in a few places, yeah.
is somebody said it, "Hey man, we need to like control this because
Yeah,
you're gonna have a bunch of
fucking kids, man.
children showing up out of nowhere." I mean, we were talking about 300,000 people out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So when they showed up, the
Wow.
the government decided to take it government way and police, and that
Yeah,
went wrong. That went the wrong way. I
that
don't
yeah,
think
that's never gonna go well.
that went the real wrong way. But the point is, what I'm trying to say there is that,
Yeah,
listen, some girl decided to throw a fucking little party, and it went wild because the internet
just yeah,
took control of a lot of things. And in this area, it was 16 and up to drink, and you had over
yep.
300,000 children show up with liquor. What the
That's
fuck?
wild, man.
Insane.
Wild.
They took that whole
It's
town
so
over.
crazy.
That whole town didn't know what to do. I didn't even know that the movie was based on true events. I thought it was just one of those wild movies. So when I
It wouldn't
figured out
surprise me, yeah.
the event of it, I was like, "Oh wow!" And I was like, "Why do you let your 16-year-olds drink at fucking 16? You
Do
animals!"
you know in like, I think it's in most places in Europe. If your parents are around, you can drink at
Yeah, I heard
14.
about that too. I also
At
heard in some
14,
places if you
yeah,
can
yeah.
look above the counter, you can drink.
That wouldn't surprise me, yeah. You know what I
You
mean?
know, I heard
It
about
wouldn't
that too.
surprise
I
me
mean,
also, yeah.
I ain't gonna front, man. I've had a couple
Yeah.
of bar peoples where I shouldn't have been at the bar when I was young, sitting in the corner. You know, it doesn't I don't think that's
Oh yeah,
correct,
no.
but I've been there. I've done it.
I was drinking in my local pub from probably the age of 17, I think. Um, it was like I was coming up towards 18. Obviously, I'd drunk before then, but the bar knew I was coming up to 18, and they were like, "Okay, we'll let him in." You know what I mean? I used to play on the darts team, for God's sake. You know?
Listen, I bought my first pack of cigarettes from a store at the age of 16.
Hey, Adri. Yeah. Yeah, we
Old,
could smoke
old,
at
old,
16 in my
old,
country for
old,
years.
old gangster. I'm talking about like a fucking 1953 Buick. This guy would drive to the damn motherfucking bakery, walk right through the motherfucker all the way to the back, grab his bread, grab his newspaper, grab his tobacco and his bottle of liquor, and be out. And he looked at me and he said, "If you're gonna get your own smokes, you got to be a man. Go buy them." The first time I ever went and asked to buy a pack of cigarettes from anything, I was 16 years old.
Hmm. Yeah, we
And of
in
course,
the
they don't
UK you're
sell them
allowed
to
to till 16. Yeah.
16-year-olds. It was illegal, but this shit was
Was it?
kind of gangster
Oh,
type shit. The old man told me to go do it, and I went and did it,
just like yeah, fucking right.
and they sold it to me. It was crazy.
I had one of my friends, bless him. He must have hit puberty when he was like fucking 9 years old. I swear, because by the time he was 13, 14, he was like 6'1". He was massive, massive, fucking like proper bearded out and everything like
Nip,
this. And yeah, we
Nip,
used to send him in to go
Nip,
and buy
you
beer
had
from
one
us.
job.
Yeah.
You had one job, Nip. One fucking job, girl. One job. That's it. You had one job.
What's her job not doing?
We're 4 minutes late. She had one job.
I know. I done it on time. I done it on time. Actually done it a minute early, thank you. To carry over for the time zones and the delay in stream. Yeah, Italians do drink early, Adji says. That's very true, yeah. Very true.
So,
and the French.
I'm gonna send you this limited edition. You better I'll even encase it in for you, and I want you to display it in the back of your thing, because I'm gonna display mine. It's called Call of Booty Freak Off Edition. Diddy's in front with the baby oil
I've seen it. The game. Yeah,
Yep,
Call of
with the
Booty, Diddy
MSG.
edition.
I'ma
Yeah,
send you that
yeah.
Call of Booty
Bro, send
Freak Off Edition.
honestly, yeah. Print it out, put it in a fucking Xbox case sleeve, and send it me.
It ain't my job to make your brain pay attention. Yes, it is. Oh, yes,
Oh,
it is.
oh, here's something I forgot I need to do quickly while I'm thinking about it. What is your name on Kick, Klaus? And why does my Kick never fucking work?
My name on Kick? What do you mean? Same.
Yeah.
Us everywhere, at least.
Yeah. So it'd be kick.com/Klaus420.
No. Maybe. Hold on. Let me see. It is kick.com. Yeah, /Klaus.
Yeah.
-420. Yeah,
420. Okay. Yeah. So I tried to find you earlier and I couldn't find you, which was
You
annoying
can't
me.
find me. I'm already been on your shit.
I know. That's what I mean. I'm like, what the fuck? So I just wanted to see if I can find you.
I went
Now that
on
you're
a, I
live.
went on a little awesome kick, just to try to be cool, and I went on Beam, and I freaking subscribed to a couple of people's, you know what I'm saying, give them some payments, giving them some hope.
The one that I find says 0 followers. That's
me?
not you. Yeah.
Oh, definitely not. I have over almost 200.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. That's not you. What the fuck? Why does my Kick... Or why am I always on... Is Kick still in beta?
Nah, my kick's running good.
Why the fuck am I... Look, no, so why am I on
Except I had
Kick
this one guy said,
beta?
it's because you look like a monkey.
Oh, wow.
Somebody's like, how did you get an AI monkey filter? And then all of a sudden he's like, it's because you look like a monkey.
Oh, my God.
This kid tried to
Motherfuckers,
diss
I
me, man.
swear.
Listen, just because we're Planet of the Apes and I'm Caesar, nigga.
Mm-hmm. There, right, okay. It's because you've got a fucking underscore, you
Where's my
bellend.
payments then? Damn, she hit me with the payments, Bones.
You got a fucking underscore.
Like
hang on.
See, I gotta take my checkings to my savings,
Right,
and
hang
then
on.
after it's
How do I
go back to
hold
my,
up
bank account, which I could throw it
why
into crypto.
why can't I fucking... Why does your channel look like this, brother? Why does everyone's channels look like this? Okay, I need to figure out how to use this and navigate this.
What are you talking about?
Everyone's channels look fucking janked out for me, man. I can't get to your chat. I can't get to...
There's 4 people watching you on Kick right now.
I know there is. Why can't I fucking, like, get to your stuff? So I'm on your channel. I can see you.
What do you mean?
Okay, I can see you. Why is it, like, I can type, look. Hi. But I can't see your chat. All I've got is, like, you in full... Yeah, I've got you in, like, full screen. I can't see, like, where to follow. How do you do that?
Click on the corner. It says chat. Just click on it. It pulls the chat out. Not pops it out, but it pulls it out. You know what I mean? You got it on full screen. There's a little tab.
I don't know why it's stuck like that. Yeah.
A little tab.
Yeah, it's like nothing on my... Trust me, nothing on my Kick looks the same as anyone else's. I do not get this. I'm literally on the Kick beta version for some reason.
Well, I don't understand what the hell you doing on a beta version.
Exactly. I'm kick.com/Klaus-420. This is going to piss me off. Hang on. Oh. Here we go. What's this? Click on your screen, see what pops up here. Settings. Auto.
Yeah,
That's a clip thing. What's that?
I just put my whatever in your Kick chat.
I can't access my Kick chat. You know I can't. Oh, I might be able to do it through my OBS. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, I'll try it on that. Okay, see if that helps. gonna piss me off. I can't get this. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to give you some subs because you're close, obviously, to your requirements.
Getting there. That's the last thing.
So I was gonna,
It's the last.
yeah, I was gonna drop you a 5 gift sub. So I can't fucking figure out how to actually get that working. So let's hope this does it. If I get a bit laggy for a second, I apologize. Yeah, we're trying to help our man Mandem Klaus out. He is actually very close to being a Kick partner. So fucking let's go. Make sure you drop him some subs if you've got the spare cash lying around. Help the man out. Alright, I can see the settings now. This is so weird. Pop out chat. Okay. Help the man out. Alright, I can see the settings now. This is so weird. How do I fucking sub to you?
You hit the subscribe button. That's it.
Where's this? All it says is gift 1 sub to take first. Oh, here we go. Gift sub. Here we go.
It says gift sub and then it has subscribe.
Yeah, oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hit the
Yeah,
subscribe button.
I
Subscribe.
got you. I got you. I gotta tell him I'm not a robot.
You hit the subscribe button. That's it.
Oh shit.
Hey, Nip. Hey, Nip. Somebody subscribing. I might be able to send you. I might be able to pay you.
All it says is gift 1 sub. Well, I got you like fucking double audioed as well now, which is weird.
I might be able to pay you, girl. We get money here. We get
Okay.
paper finally.
Mm-hmm. If it will allow me to fucking set up a payment method, here we go.
Oh shit! Time to go pro. Hey, that's my new slogan on my shirt. Time to go pro.
Time to go pro.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's one of my slogans. Time to go pro.
Hmm. Mine was just the broken Wi-Fi symbol. That was the classic
That's actually
symbol
a
that was
good
on
one.
one of my hats.
That's
And
pretty
that.
fucking.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
I gotta add a payment method. Fuck's sake, how do I do that? Okay, now I know how to do it. I can do it from my other browser. That's fine, because we're getting double audio here. What? This does not look like anything like mine. Why does... What the fuck?
Yeah, you got to do something. Something's going on. Because you're always backwards for some reason. Stop having
Why do I have it like...
We can't give you...
Why do I have a fucking beta version?
The fuck's a beta version? Kick's been out for a minute now. You don't need to be on beta.
I'm literally looking at it on beta versions, man. What the fuck?
What the fuck does that mean?
So, like, mine has none of this. It's like I'm literally looking at it through a mobile app.
Oh. That's weird.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, man. Have I got... Do I need to add a payment method in Kick? I don't think I've got one in there.
Yeah, once you get monetized, yeah. You have once you go through all those steps, it's once they're fulfilled, they unlock. So you can't do nothing.
No, but I mean, like, why can't I add a payment method to give to you?
I have no idea what you mean.
Do I have to
subscribe?
Do I have to?
You put in your banking information, your whatever you're gonna use, and then that's out. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah, but it's not popping that up. Yeah, maybe it's just being slow. I don't know.
I mean, you have a subscribe button, so you're already.
I know I've got. I know I got a sub button, but I don't know. Like,
you got a few things.
I haven't got my.
Knocked out.
I don't know if I've got my bank account set into it.
Maybe not. You know. Also, Kick, not for nothing. Kick don't take bullshit bullshit bank card type.
Oh
shit.
yeah,
official.
Yeah, no, it's a real. This is my business card.
Okay,
that's what I mean.
I was gonna say it ain't gonna take it if it ain't official. Kick don't fuck around like that.
So obviously I have a
you can throw
separate
some
card.
bullshit in there, but Kick won't.
Oh yeah, trust me, you can. Okay, give me a sec. Let me just rerun that again. Right, so let me pop this back out. This is so weird. I have to do it in a very strange way. Very strange way. Anyway, fucking hell. How you finding Kick? You're saying doing quite well over there. I've seen they've been making some pretty interesting moves recently. I've also seen that fucking XQC and Aiden and
Oh, you
all
seen
that
that
they've
little
been
battle,
the
little racist battle
yeah
there?
well yeah there's some weird with Kai and all that,
Going
and
through some
there's a lot of stuff
racism now.
going
We
on,
hit some
man.
racism with the streamers.
Man, I just think, to be honest, like there's like edgy jokes, man. There's always been edgy jokes, bro.
Yeah, personally, I think Aiden is a motherfucking racist, but that's just me though. The way he
Really?
talks, the way he
That's fair.
moves, certain things he says, it kind of gets to me. But it's not like
No,
he's
that's fair, man.
not like he's like a racist, blatantly da 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 da. Just some ignorant things, you know. And I'm like, all right, I get it, because this motherfucker just be like, I'm suing you, I'm Jewish, I'm suing you. I got to like he adds that persona to his ass, and that's what I think fucking is
I get
annoying.
it. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? But some of these
Hmm.
kids like it. Like I said, he's been having a big following, doing whatever the fuck he does. But some of
I
that shit
mean,
gets on my nerves.
he used to be wild, and then he had his like fucking period where he was well into lean and stuff like that, and
Well, it's like the whole
like,
neon, no, the whole neon and Breakfast Club thing, man. Like, listen, these young kids are gonna attack old heads because that's the new thing to do. You know what I mean? There was something where a shift happened where the youngins don't fucking respect the elders. That's just something that's going on now. They just like, yo, shut up, Unc. Oh, you're old. Y'all don't know what you're doing. Da 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 da. Neon, when he first
yeah,
started this shit, he even admitted
he
it.
was the worst.
That's why I give Neon some credit. But I gotta tell, yeah, you gotta tell the internet, listen, stop with your parasocial bullshit. That motherfucker was racist.
Hmm.
He knew it. He sat
Oh, he
in
was
his
racist as
computer
fuck, man.
and he said what he said. He even admitted. He said, "Listen, I wasn't out in the world. I was sitting in my room saying whatever I wanted, and then I realized I'm an idiot." I'm glad he said that. That gives me some maturity that Neon grew. But everybody's attacking the Breakfast Club. Like all these old heads are saying enough. No, they wanted to confront him because this motherfucker has been doing this wild shit for years now. And now that he's 20
Yeah,
years
he's been
old, motherfuckers want to turn
so
around and
bad,
act
man.
like this is a young kid. Nigga, you're 20. You're a grown man now. That's what you're considered, a
Well,
grown man here. Now
I remember him like,
your mentality may be young, but you're a grown man. Your decisions are what you do. And that's what you decided to
well,
do.
he was
They confronted that
ranting and
and you
raving at
questioned it.
people. Like, if you did you ever see him when he was really young, and he'd be screaming at
Yo, he
people,
was
fucking in
horrible.
like
Racist
Discord,
is everywhere.
and
Racist
people
as
were like,
fuck.
"Who the fuck is this kid?" And then somehow he's on like the,
No, he smartened up.
the
He
fucking
had a little
Aiden. No, I don't know if he smartened
he
up.
didn't
I think
smarten
he
up
just had
because
enough
he
popularity.
didn't he didn't smarten up because
He just had
there's
enough
clips
clout, bro.
there's clips from last year where he's being a
Hmm.
fucking idiot. And I'm like, bro, that's why the Breakfast Club fucking pulled your card, because you're talking about how you had a growth and da da da, but last year you're still doing the same shit. You see what I'm saying?
Same shit. Same shit,
I
man.
mean, this is a crazy question to ask someone. Hey, what's your least favorite race? What the fuck type of question is
Oh,
that?
dude. I know, literally. What the fuck type of question is that?
You know what I mean?
And
Like,
this is again why there was a lot of hey, John Green, appreciate the follow, by the way. There's a lot of problems in reality with there's a lot of these streamers out now that
well, that's the
promote like
thing. People like
such forms of
chaos, and he explained
Zionism
it. He
and stuff,
explained it.
and it's
That's why I
just
give
too
Neon
much for
some
me.
respect, and I'm not trashing him, but I'm
That's
actually
fair.
attacking the internet in this conversation because motherfuckers,
Yeah,
that
that's fair.
parasocial shit is really deep. I couldn't believe that. That shit is real. That shit is really
It
real.
is. People get mad on it, bro.
That's really
Mad on it.
real shit.
I'm just gonna try and do it on my phone, my dude. It's fucking pissing me off. So.
Yo, it's to the point. Remember I told you about a radio show, and then you're like, nah, that's bullshit. It's not even big. And I was like, it is. It's big. It's in the UK.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah,
Fire
yeah,
in the booth. That motherfucker
yeah. Fire in the booth, man.
called Neon and said the Breakfast Club is no longer welcome in the UK. I'm like, what are you talking
Let's
about? You're a
fucking
grown ass
go,
man.
man.
Why would you do that, bro?
But
You have your own business. You shouldn't
I'll
even
tell you
invest
why.
into Neon like that. That's parasocial shit. That's crazy. You're a grown man with your own radio station. Why are you calling in acting like
I'll
they
tell you
can't
why.
go to England? Like, that's
You know
crazy.
exactly why, bro. You know exactly why.
That is
They're
stupid.
doing this for because he
Clout?
had some clout to his name. Yeah, he had some clout to his name for a second. Literally that.
Listen, you're
Yeah, he's
grown
had some
ass
clout to
man.
his
That
name.
clout shit needs to work strategically. That's not a strategic move to me.
Well, no, but the sad thing, yeah, oh my God, Gore's least favorite race is the human race. I will actually agree with that. I will actually
Well,
agree with that.
we really don't have any other races, so it's kind of hard to fucking choose, motherfuckers.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly, yeah.
You got one
I hate
choice.
everyone equally. That's what people forget, man. That's what people forget sometimes. I gotta fucking renew my bank card again soon, which is annoying. That's fine. Oh, it's probably this. Oh God, I need to change my fucking
Yeah, so your boy Skepta, you guys are weird. I was like, you guys lost. He's like, you fell for the
man.
bait. Oh, the bait, bro. It's a fucking diss track. That's not a bait. What do you mean?
No.
So he dropped
So
the second one, and it was actually way better than the first one, but it's
so
still not. You were supposed to hit the first one hard, not
Skepta, I don't mind. I don't mind Skepta. He's
Skepta's
actually like
trash.
he's bearable. He's bearable,
Trash.
but I mean, like, God, like it's just all of the. It's just too much, man. Like, I was watching it last night, and I didn't realize. I don't know if you were there, so I was watching like old school fucking real old school stuff. You know what I mean? And I was like, that's actual hip hop. All this new hip hop's so bad. It's so dog shit, my dude.
Well, I was glad that I saw some real rappers from the UK actually make a video, and they're like, "Listen, this shit is all stupid." And I was like, "Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, we got 5 gifted. Get out of here! What?
Hey, I said I'll get you, baby.
Time to go
I
pro.
said I get you.
Time to go pro."
Yes, let's go.
Hey, thank you, Bones. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Fucking number love, baby. Let's go.
Hey, nothing but love.
Hey.
Fucking couldn't do it through my bloody laptop
Listen,
though.
you
It's too
gave
slow.
the dude that called me a monkey a fucking sub? Damn, Bones. He
I
called me a
don't
monkey.
kick him, man.
This
That's all right.
motherfucker.
We'll bring him back. We'll bring him back, man. We'll bring him back.
Yo, we even give haters subs over here.
Yeah, we get him subbed and then we ban him.
Manuel, how you doing? ¿Cómo está, papá?
Let's go. Let's go.
That's
Hey, it had to be
hilarious. I
done.
saw that. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, you gave that motherfucker that called me a
Man,
monkey?
I'm surprised they didn't give me one. Shit.
What's up?
Yeah, dogs and cats are great. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
funny.
They are great. Yeah.
Let's go.
A little bit closer, you know. A little bit closer.
I got to go into the kick bot, and then I got to fix the sub button in there so it does whatever, because I guess I have it on kickbot.
I don't even know. I didn't even set up the kickbot or anything like that.
I did.
I'm
I
not-
set it, as soon as I figured it out, the kickbot, I set it up. It's just like box trick, bot tricks, except
Bot tricks, yeah.
except
There's
for kick.
there's so many of them. There's so many of them nowadays that I'm just like, I just want one universal bot, for God's sake. It drives me insane.
They
This is
should
one
do
of the
that.
things that I think streamers have been begging for ages.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of threw that in Angel's ear. I've been throwing that in. Angel's
We've been
ear,
talking about that forever.
like an integration, like make something that integrates chats through platforms. So because the chat pretty much has the same shit in every platform, regardless. So same rules, regulations. So it shouldn't be hard to integrate and try to figure that out.
Well, interestingly though, so I don't know if you use the one that Ganj and JC and all that lot use, which is called Social Stream, which is basically the integrated chatbot. So if you're ever in Ganja's stream and you see his chat relay it to the other platforms, that's Social Stream that's doing that. It's a different chatbot, but it works pretty much the way that we need it to an extent. The only thing it struggles with is if you get like a follow on a different platform, relaying that back to you, stuff like that. That's the most important thing for me. If like people follow you on each platform, it'd be nice to know, you know, that you get the follow. Beam still doesn't have a bot yet, you know. So if you get a follow from on Beam, you might not You might not even know. You know what I mean? Which is wild. You know, you get a subscription, but not a follow.
Really?
I don't think. Yeah, as far as I'm aware. Unless you're actually on the platform, but I have my chat integrated, don't I? Popped in and integrated. Oh, I forgot to ask you this. So, did you make any more progress with the story? Did you start writing down again?
Yeah, I
Did
got
you
I
organize
found
your...
an artist.
Oh, let's go. Let's
Like an artist,
go.
like
Art,
not
yeah, proper
AI
artist,
shit,
yeah.
not AI
No,
shit.
no,
An
no, no.
artist.
Good. Yeah, yeah.
He charges for different styles or whatnot. I've chosen
What's
a
his price
style
range?
for two. I got a. It's called a premium package. I paid $250, and he does 55 pages,
Okay.
and he'll do double pages too, and they're fully
What?
detailed. Like so, it's gonna be this. He's about to
Oh,
bring it to life. So when that comes
do
to
you
life.
have Oh, do you? So, is he going to allow you to?
He gave me three
So, obviously,
choices. So he's sending me three drawings of this because he asked me three styles of what I was thinking. So he's gonna give me three choices of he drew up himself personally, and then once I choose
Okay.
out of those three, that's where he's gonna go with the whatever. And
Yeah, because you need to have
I gave him some district, what the character would be in.
Yeah, yeah.
He actually was in loving it. He's like a chinchilla. I was like, yeah, man, like I want to make this kind of epic. Da 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 da. I like it because he's gonna take his
I love
time.
that.
He'll get it done. If everything goes correctly and it's supposed to be done, he can get it done within 30 days when he
Damn.
really starts working on it. I said, really? And he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
When he
but I'm
when
gonna
he starts
have
locking in,
I'm
yeah.
also gonna
When
have
you got designs and everything.
yeah, I'm having him do one thing special for me is like a bigger cover in paint on a canvas because I want you see how
Yes.
you see how you have like
Yeah,
that
like
paint
have
right
yeah
there. I want
have
him to have
yeah.
something like
Hmm.
like uh like you see a fucking picture of a
Yeah, yeah. I know
warrior
what you mean.
story. I want to have that.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's gonna give me
So
that
that's
on his
actually
spare side.
that is one, two, three, four. That's 5 Banksy pieces of art.
Huh?
Telling a story. So the one behind me is actually 5 Banksy pieces of graffiti.
Okay.
So the first one is so it's a police officer bent down with a straw in his nose, and what Banksy done is he stabbed a paint can on the back of a bike, let it trickle out, and then ran it around the city. So it looks like this copper's sniffing a line of coke. That's the very first one. Second
Oh
one
no shit.
is the one from Pulp Fiction, with fucking Samuel and I can't remember his name now. But
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
pointing the
John
guns
Travolta,
where
Pulp
they,
Fiction.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, John, yeah, yeah, but they're holding bananas.
Yep.
The third one is a police officer with a young girl patting her up against the wall. You know what I mean? Checking her pockets, running her pockets. The fourth one is another English police officer just doing the standard like that. And then the very last one, which is probably his most famous, is the guy which is known to throwing grenades. It's from like a protest, but he's throwing flowers.
Oh, okay.
That's like and
Yeah,
then
yeah. I
that's on
see
like
it.
a
Yep.
British street scene. Yeah, it's like a British street scene. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
all
kind of
Banksy out
crazy
though.
how
Yeah,
many artists are out there and actually do stuff, but you really got to dig through them because a
you
lot of
gotta,
art
man. Yeah,
it's almost like tattooing. It winds up being satire, like almost the same shit over and over. So you really got to look
yeah.
what you really want, style, and what you want for what you're looking for.
Especially if you want something
It took me
different.
a while because I'm trying to obviously it's gonna be comic whatnot, but I want it to stick out besides just the story itself. The art needs to stick out too, I think.
Oh, the art will sell it in people's minds, so it
Right,
gives them like
get
a
that
kind of
visual real
mental
quick and then
description.
go
Yeah,
into the story, you know what I
because
mean?
comics aren't as in depth as that's why they have. You could have in the middle of like some storytelling, lots of. What? No, right, just thank you.
Well,
Yeah, you could
he
have
specializes in graphic novels, so it's gonna be a little thick
Oh, that
book.
should be good. Yeah,
It's gonna be a little thick book.
yeah,
So
because you want like you know, even like double pages of just
Yeah,
artwork.
that's what I already talked to
You
him
know what I
about.
mean? Yeah, yeah.
Double page art in there. That's gonna be crazy. And he's like, yeah,
Like what I showed you on
yeah,
that fucking book that I've got with
on
the
your
three
little comic book.
animals. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And it's like one page is just like the missing animals poster. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know what I mean? It could be a wanted poster. It could be like something like this.
right.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I look forward to that one. I look forward to that.
Not
That's
bad.
not that bad
250.
priced as well. That's actually
I'm
pretty good
taking
price. It's
I'm
actually pretty
taking a
good
little
price.
jump to it. I did a little commute. He's really far. You know what I mean? He's not here. He's not American.
No, no,
But
don't matter.
his credentials are dope because he's actually worked with DC, and that's what hooked me.
Oh shit. Then that's very cheap for someone who's worked with
That's
DC.
what I'm saying. Like he worked for, and he showed some of his work.
Mm.
He showed a lot of, some DC characters and whatnot. Because
When he okay, just for your own fucking peace of mind, when he sends you the first,
you just went offline. Your shit the
yeah,
bed.
that just fucking, oh my god. No, it's back on. It's because of YouTube. I don't like having YouTube on. It really doesn't. Man, it's just, god damn it. Standard joy. Wow. Hello?
I'm here. You're just not online. Oh, there
No,
you
I
go.
am.
There
Yeah.
you go. You're back. You're back.
Yeah. Yeah, it tripped right out. It did, funny enough, actually refresh all of my stuff, which is quite nice. So I'm a better delay. That's weird though. Annoying. Yeah, sorry, carry on, man, dude.
Sometimes I feel like I get hacked on Trovo or something. And
Oh, I do, man. I get it everywhere.
There's
Trust.
only specific people that are in the thing to get my boxes. Is weird. I'm like, why the fuck? I don't know. It just seems weird.
I get booted offline a lot, but like that one I boot offline, and that was just I don't know what that was. Just a wobble. Mm. It does wobble sometimes, you know. Nothing wrong with that. Here's a weird thing: if you've been streaming for ages, this is something you'll eventually like. It's a weird paranoia. I can't stand it. It's like, am I getting booted?
Maybe.
You know, like.
So the Rum
Yeah, I
Room
mean-
challenge, if you get to round 40, you
Mm.
unlock special gobble gums that aren't given to you or in the thing, I guess. Apparently, that's what the event's about. So you get new gobble gums, but only if you do that event, you unlock certain about gobble gums. The whole point is to get to round 40
in
without
one
using
room.
gobble gums or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Just that's what ruins the challenge. 'Cause it's only
That's
gobble gums. I don't care if they're special ones and nobody else has got them. They're still just only gobble gums.
But I mean, if they're really good,
I have
because
no
it's the
idea
end of
what
the
they are because
cycle.
they're brand new ones that no.
Do you know what they are?
No,
It'll be like Tombstone. It'll
no, I don't
be
think it's not,
maybe.
no, I don't think it's those. They've had
Do you reckon it's
special-
cosmetic ones?
Maybe they're like special.
Just stupid cosmetic ones.
That could be
if it's
too.
stupid cosmetic ones, I'd be so pissed off. That'd be so annoying.
Bullshit.
Oh no, yeah, I gave up on Black Ops. I'm not gonna lie. I dipped my toe back into Destiny quite recently. After watching, like, I wasn't gonna buy the fucking DLC, so I thought I'm just gonna watch the story beats, see what happens. People are saying the story's cooking. I don't fucking see it. I don't fucking see it. And the gameplay was meh. You know, everything's more difficult. That's fair enough.
I don't see it either.
You know, it's gonna be more difficult, but in reality, like, I didn't see it. I thought it were kind of mid. Which for their supposed start of like the next 10-year saga, I don't really understand what they're going with there. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it really don't make no sense to me either. They stopped the saga. You're dropping all the stuff that would have been number 3 into whatever little segments that you're doing now.
Well, supposedly this is their whole new saga. This is their whole new story. It's all about the 9, and I mean, there's some really cool points. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's some cool story stuff, some cool story beats, but man, that was not what I was expecting. Gameplay was like, always is. It's Destiny, you know. Yeah, the story was whack.
It's
And
all
then we've
good.
got obviously the end of Black Ops 6 coming up, Yanis Towers,
Yeah, but December,
as it
Black Ops
dropped.
7 comes, so
Yeah, and they said, I've heard leaks that they're taking a year off zombies.
that's probably why they're
So are
giving
they
you
going?
transit, because transit's a big map. So they're probably giving a bunch of
Mhm.
crazy shit, and the new transit will be the almost like what they did in number 4, I think, when they had like, or Vanguard, where they had like that open world type of zombie
The
board.
open world one, yeah, yeah. I think they're going back to that.
They'll
Yeah.
probably do that.
I think they're
They're gonna
taking a
take
year
a
off it.
year off, so they'll give us that, so it gives the zombie community something, which is lame, but hey, it is what it is.
I mean, I don't know. There's been like recently, I've been looking at like all the games that are due to come out, all the games that are out. We are lacking in things to play nowadays. It is drier than a nun's chuff. I
That's because
swear.
motherfuckers are relying on AI too much. Creativity's going out.
Um,
You can see it.
I think I was having a conversation with a friend the other day. Like, when motivation dies, creativity dies. You know. So it's like, if you're not motivated to make the games that you're making, you're probably just not going to be as creative
Well, that's what I'm saying.
or
There's
have
none of
like.
that motivation when you add AI
Mm.
because AI makes you lazy and it's simple. Look what
Do you
happened.
think
Look what happened to Black Ops 6. Lazy, simple, broken. Took
that
6 months,
was
6 months into launching to fix things. Like, nah, man, you guys relied on AI too much. That's what happens.
what was still funny enough has like a huge amount of AI in it, and most shooting game or shooter games now, multiplayer games have AI bots as standard, which is wild. I mean, I don't mind it when I'm playing like casual. I'm just like, yeah, that's quite nice. You know what I mean? I can slay out, feel like I'm doing well. That's the
Silent Hick, how
dopamine
you
hit they
doing?
want to
Thank you
give
for the
you.
follow. Welcome to the lounge.
You know?
We're doing a little Saturday morning. What's the point? If you really want to know
Yep,
what's
yep.
the point, just listen to what's the point, I guess.
And we try and figure it out. I don't think we ever get there. We're generally asking each other, so what's your point? So where are we going with that?
We speak, you guys just try to figure out the point. It's a pretty simple game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I got supposedly the festival that I went to last year, quite near where my old place was, which isn't too far away from me right now. That's going on again quite soon.
What's the point?
Might be doing some fucking festival stream.
Oh yeah,
Might do.
nice. There you go.
Yeah, yeah. It was the first time they ever went up there. The internet was fucking dog shit, but if I ever do, I'm going to get some captures for it if possible.
Yeah, I don't have a RL setup. All I have is just a mobile phone, but I might try to pop something up on a platform or something, because we got a few festivals coming up. It's festival time now. It's getting to
It
the
is. It's that season.
The end of July, festival season starts.
I'm thinking, oh, you might as well. You might as well. I tried to on the last one that we went to, and there was like one tent that had Wi-Fi access.
Oh, really?
Holy smoke! Yeah, yeah, and there was like 20,000 people there.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that was not doable. You need to use probably like your fucking phone as a hotspot or something.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
be interesting though.
There's when you walk through a crowd and a lot of people and you're like this and you're like, damn, you know what I mean? It gets a little wild. You have to put the phone down and just indulge in what you're doing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I ain't gonna be like you'd be a lot of people obviously got their phones out on tripods recording stuff, but
Nah,
man.
too many people for me to put a tripod out there.
Oh no, like not like like the sticks, whatever they are. So fucking selfie sticks. I always think those are the worst though, man. You lose your phone off the end of that, it's gone in the crowd. Hell no.
Listen, I was at a concert, lost my phone thinking it's over. Somehow I found it. That got it back. It was amazing.
I went to a concert once, so many years ago, and it was like quite a small, like festival style concert where you could camp for a couple of days, and I ended up losing my shoe randomly. We won't go into that, but lost it in the like middle of the main stage. 2 days later, some random person comes up to me and is like, "I've been looking for you all weekend. I have your shoe." She's fucking
That's
like, give me my
hilarious.
shoe back.
This
Yeah.
motherfucker.
She's like, I saw you kick it off, and I was like, what? Yeah, she's looking for me for 2 days or something.
Listen,
Yeah.
you gotta be
Finally
careful when
found
you
me. Yeah.
crowd surf. You know, half the crowd can be stupid, the other crowd can know what's going on. I fucking got thrown
Oh,
into
they'll be
the
grabbing your
crowd,
junk. They'll be taking
back
your
the smack of
fucking
my head, and
yeah.
then the other crowd, I got thrown. My pants ripped from the bottom
Yeah.
all the way up to the waist, so I had. It was crazy.
Oh.
They were pulling me, pushing me. Like crowd surfing is nuts.
Yeah, yeah. You don't really want to indulge in it. I think.
Don't have nothing in your pockets when you crowd surf. I'll just tell you that.
No, 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 no. I'll tell you that. If you're a woman, definitely don't.
Oh, women are worse, man. That's horrible.
Yeah.
I had
They get
cross though. I
groped
had cross.
literally to the max.
I was being, moved, and somebody came across me, so it was crazy. It was like, damn, somebody
Oh
come
my
across
god.
me. Yeah, it was wild. I was like, having the cross was wild. I was like, oh no, here we
What?
go. We're gonna clash.
Get like smashed into each other and both hit the floor, you know?
Yep. We ran right into each other. They pushed us around. It was crazy.
Man. I haven't been to a festival like a big, long, large one for quite a while. The one that we went to quite recently, like 20,000 people, was big enough, but I mean, it is only big on some of the stages at certain points. That's okay for me. You could lose someone literally if you like walked too fast, turn around, they're gone.
But you
You know
guys
what I mean?
do like 4 or 5 fucking countries together or something. You know what I'm saying? When you guys do festivals, motherfuckers travel from all different places to one spot.
Mm-hmm. Oh god,
That's
yeah,
why you got
yeah,
those
100%.
numbers. You know what I'm saying? Unlike us
I
here,
mean,
we're having parties 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like things are happening all the time.
mm.
Like literally
I
happening
mean,
all the
like,
time.
we got like mini festivals, stuff like that, but the larger ones, COVID absolutely ruined the festival scene because a lot of people obviously lost huge sums of money,
Yeah, I was wondering
because they
how
couldn't
how
really set
how
them
that
up.
recovered back. You know what I'm saying? Because
It's not really still recovered, to be honest. I don't think it has. I think it's
I don't
tried,
know. Everywhere I
but
go, there's
yeah.
no sign of COVID talk like it was. It's almost like
No,
it
but
never
everyone's
happened for some reason.
prices should have
It's
gone
kind of
down
fucking
then.
weird.
I still wonder because we're looking at like pre or post COVID pricing on everything. Everyone's still acting like, oh, you can't like supplies are in short demand or short supply. You know what I mean?
Well, of
In high
course, you know what I
demand.
mean. You cause that mass
Yeah, the
hysteria. You keep it running until you can. I mean,
never bring the prices will never go down
of course
ever.
not.
You know.
Why would it? No, can't do that. Listen, back
I
in the
keep saying
day,
in life like,
in the fast life, like say, the casino world or whatnot, you can go get your back in the day, you spend $15 and get yourself some steak and eggs and a show
uh-huh.
and whatnot. Now you're spending $40 just for the plate for the food, and then you got to spend another 15 for the
What?
ticket.
Oof. I
Things
mean,
have
there were obviously
changed. Things have changed.
was like
There
like the
used to be these deals with $5.99 steak and eggs. Now you're paying $15.
well we got fucking so last night was chilling with the family. We had the munchies real bad, so we ordered a pizza from like a pizza place. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, I'll give you these deals, all these different deals that you can order it. Fucking thing still costs 35 quid, and we got some macaroni cheese and like a split pizza. So like one half is one thing, one half is the other.
Right.
£35 UK pound.
What's that, like
You
40
fucking
bucks? 30
kidding me?
bucks?
45 bucks
45 bucks? Jesus,
for
just for
fucking
a
pizza.
double-sized pizza. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, and some macaroni cheese. You know what I mean?
That's still crazy.
But god damn, I was just
Macaroni
like,
and
this
cheese
is...
ain't that banging. It's probably cold too, and warmed up.
No, yeah. The pizzas, yeah. I mean, I know exactly how these places work. I've worked in fast food restaurants.
Yeah,
So,
me too. I used to work in.
yeah, yeah, I know everyone. You know, I'm like, I couldn't believe the price of it. I couldn't believe the price, and it was like, yeah, but you get like, so you get £20 off on the next order you make. Great. As if I'm gonna order from them again. Are you kidding me? £20 off on the next order if you spend £30. So that's a £50 order. What? So I pay for 2 pizzas? £50? You know how much that is? That's fucking absurd.
Right.
And at this festival we went to quite recently, the last one I went to, I went. Oh, so again, trekking around. So we're trekking from the car park. Luckily, we got the I almost said it. Well, we got the blue badge. So if you don't know what that is, it's for like disabled people. So drive literally all the way to the very, very fucking closest point that you can get to the festival because you got the disabled badge. Nice. Still a fucking mile walk. So a mile walk all the way down there with loads of stuff. Fucking walking around the festival. Oh, getting hungry. You can only bring in so many beers. Beers, £9 a beer.
$10 a
Like a
beer.
can of beer. Yeah, yeah. Food, $12 for literally like a taco. You know what I mean? Just like, and you'd be waiting in line for about 45 minutes to even get one. Oh man, these people must make so much money on the stalls in festivals. One of the items of clothing I've got is from one of my friends who set up a stall on the festival. He sold his own custom clothing. This brand is called Pinspired. It's like a safety pin. It's like loads of weird stuff. Really cool though.
Disney's
I always
crazy,
wondered,
man.
like,
You paying like fucking $25 just to have a pancake look like Mickey Mouse. Get the fuck out of here. Just give me the pancake.
oh god, yeah. You go to Disney and you're always gonna get absolutely rinsed, absolutely rinsed.
$35.
I've
I
never.
just got Pluto's Glizzy. What the fuck?
What? I've never been. Yeah, I've never been to Disneyland. We have one in
uh,
Paris.
I've never been to Disneyland. I've been to Disney World. Disney
Oh,
Disney.
it's Illister's Egg Day. Just so you know, it is Illister's Egg Hatch Day. Make sure you wish him a happy hatch day. He's going to his garden grill. Let's go. A happy egg. I can't even say egg hatch day, Illister. Hey, much love, much love. Yeah, yes. In the words of the great William Shakespeare, happy fucking birthday, lad. Have a fucking melter. Yes. Hatch day for Illister. I still would I did work in the so there's a festival scene in the UK called Arcadia, and they have like a massive spider fucking crane set up that is their main stage. And yeah, I worked with them for a little bit, a few people that worked with them as well. That was super interesting. Setting up for festivals and shutting down festivals. Holy stuff. The amount of stuff people leave behind. It is crazy. I always wonder, like, if you would just and I know people who do it, who just go around at the end of festivals on the cleanup day, and they have like a little trolley and they just collect up stuff. You know what I mean? Tents, things like that. Put them back on eBay. Madness. Make so much money from just being at one. If you're not spending money at one, you need to get on the fucking staff crew. You know what I mean? To do them.
Yeah.
But then you could have ended up at the one like where Drake and that were quite recently, and you know, people paid to go see that, dude.
The king has returned.
Absolutely dog shit. Absolute dog shit. So did
Stop
you end
trying
up
to
ever
eat me.
trying guac for yourself?
Look at him. He's just trying to eat me. This motherfucker just eats me.
Oh my god.
Stop trying to eat me.
he's teething.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
You need to get him like a
has
like a
returned.
pig's ear or something, you know what I mean?
He has a bunch of toys to chew on. I created a tug of war apparatus for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
You pick him up yet?
Felix has a little bit of. He's too old. He has some gum. You know, he doesn't have all his teeth, so it's hard for him to actually play the tug of war. He wins all the time. He's the young buck.
Yeah. Love it. Love it. I've been watching all these fucking spacecraft launches recently as well. It's been wild.
It's a microphone. You licking the
Space launch.
mic? You licking the mic for?
It's always tasty.
He barks too. I was wondering if he was gonna bark in the mic. I was like, ah, he's getting in. He's a streamer now. Hey,
Have you not made his little channel yet?
I'll fuck you up.
He's nibbling. He's nibbling. I got the munchies real hard today, I'm not gonna lie. I keep thinking about that pizza that's downstairs. I might go and get a slice. One sec. Just gonna go and get a slice of pizza.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Oh no. Hold up.
Relaxing, motherfucker. Bit the shit out of me. Bit my nose up. The teeth are sharp.
Oh man, that pizza's some good shit.
Bit the shit out of my nose,
damn.
motherfucker.
I got myself a slice.
Slice of pizza. Pizza slice.
Yeah. Yep. Had the munchies, so gotta be done. So you got planned for the rest of your week?
Ooh, they called him out. Oh shit. Here we go. The rest of the
Oh,
week.
he got called out.
I don't even know. It's Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We still got Sunday.
Man. Sundays for doing nothing. So says thy Lord.
Sunday's the day of the rest.
No, it's actually probably I'm going to be doing my patio tomorrow, so finishing it off. We've got the extra slabs in. Pineapple on pizza's good. Everyone who keeps saying it isn't.
Trying to install a above ground little pool in the backyard, but I haven't really pulled the trigger yet.
I would do it.
I mean, it's not going to be anything spectacular. It's a little small thingy, you know what I'm saying? If enough to fit two people to sit and relax, but it's above ground, you know what I mean? I have to take it down because I do have weather change, so I'm trying to figure it all out if I want to or not.
Yeah.
It's mostly for the pups to keep them cool because I'm paranoid myself out. I feel Kilo is gonna be a fluffy motherfucker.
Oh, he gonna be big.
No, I mean like his fur is gonna be pretty, you know. So he's gonna be hot.
Oh yeah. No, you're gonna be super hot. You're gonna have to get him, or you're gonna have to trim him yourself.
Right, and I never had a dog where I had to worry about grooming like that. So it's a new.
Brush him when he sheds, basically. Lots of that sort of stuff. Or just send him to the groomer. Get him used to it quite early as well.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna have to shed him
there's
down
some
a little
great dog
bit.
groomers.
I feel like he's gonna be a little thick.
Especially for the desert. God damn.
Right. And when it comes,
but little Paul's a really good idea.
Heat stroke. Most of the time, you're late on your dog. It sucks. It's rare when dogs get heat stroke. The human catches
it's too late. Yeah,
it's too late. So
it's too late.
I think about that shit because we do have 105-degree weather. We can cook eggs on the motherfucker.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, we can cook eggs on the sidewalk.
I would Yeah, I would get him groomed probably like twice a year then.
Yeah,
Like trimmed.
Wintertime
Yeah.
ain't bad. So it's only like 7 months, 8 months out the year, but still, that's 8 months of hotness compared to the 3 months of coolness.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, yeah. No, definitely. It's I mean, it depends as well on like if you have like a nice little pool or something like that for them to lay in. Oh, they'd be
Well,
laughing.
that
Would
was
you
the
say
whole
like you?
point. I was trying to
Yeah,
build something
they'd be laughing.
for
Yeah.
to keep cool because it takes a minute for me to get to water. I'm literally not that
Hmm.
close to
So you
water
want
like
like
that.
one that's sort of maybe like a few kids of the age of 5, not too high, so that Felix can climb in. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I got a little. I found a little doggy. They make this little doggy pool that's made out of some tough material that's really low. Probably
Oh, nice, nice.
to be honest, dogs, the way to cool them down is by their paws. You don't actually fucking soak your
Hmm.
dog. You can fuck your dog up like
No,
that.
no.
You just put
Yeah,
your
yeah,
dog in like
yeah.
maybe 4 inches of water and let him fucking stand in it, and that's how he starts cooling down. They don't have sweat glands. That's why they
No,
pant.
they sweat out their tongue. Yeah, they sweat out their tongue. Yeah, and their mouth.
So you get yourself a little pool,
Hmm.
and also on the sides it has little holes. So when I hook the hose up to it, makes it like a rain. So
Oh,
the
like some
dogs love.
flow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they like that shit too. So it's
Hmm.
good.
That's cool, man. Yeah,
So
that's awesome.
I'm thinking, okay. But he's also a little Tasmanian devil too. So I'm like, is he gonna fucking tear the shit out of it?
It depends how tired they are, aren't they? But yeah, when they're young, definitely you. Because he was still so young, you're gonna have to go through like a few years of the manicness. You know, the crazy fucking behavior.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's
but
puppies, isn't it? So.
yeah, he's doing good. He's doing all right. He's a mess.
Mm-hmm.
He's laying right below me right now, passed out.
Yeah, a lot of stores in the UK also have dogs for water for dogs. You know what I mean, a lot of them, a lot of places allow them in
Yeah, 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 yeah.
also. But
I know
when
out west, I ain't gonna lie. Out west, it seems like they're not fucking animal friendly. Out east, different. You can walk down the street and businesses will have a water bowl set up for dogs or food. You could bring them in. You know, what I mean, I don't know. Out west though,
yeah,
people hate dogs for some reason, or actually, a dog is an accessory if you really want to break it down. Think about it like
right,
that.
okay,
Instead
yeah,
of it actually being like a dog, like your family or being part of something, it's
yeah,
more
it's
of
like
an
a child to
accessory.
you. Yeah, it's
It's
like a
more of an
child to me. Yeah,
accessory on the west. It's fucking crazy.
right. Yeah, for me, it's just like they're like a family member.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah, dog. Well, I'm a dog whisperer. I've always loved dogs for some
Mm-hmm.
reason. Something about dogs.
They're so loyal
They are.
and so doting. It's one of the things that it's like even if you have the worst day ever, and you woke up in the morning, the dog's shit on the floor, and you fucking shouted at them, you know what I mean? Fucking goddamn it, fucking gone off to work. The moment you come back, they'll be jumping at you, like so lovingly. You know what I mean? It's just like they're always happy to see you.
That's
It's
the
like,
thing
man,
about dogs.
hmm.
That distinctive. They don't. I think time ruins things. They don't have a concept of time, so
No,
their way of acting and treating is almost like it's
it's always
it's
in the
their
moment.
last day in a way
Mm.
without them even knowing is you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always in the moment. It's literally always in the
Yeah, they're
moment.
always
There's
in a
never,
moment
there's
with
no
you.
concept of what was or what is or anything like that. So
Right.
you going is like at the time it happens is you're leaving. When you're gone, you're just gone. When you're back, you're back. When you're with them, you're with them. When
No,
you
but
go again, it's
it's your
just
smell.
recycled.
Like I
It's
said, your
recycled.
smell.
Yeah,
You
they don't
smell
know. Yeah,
things.
it's just sent. Yeah.
That's how they forget you. But when they smell you again, they get reminded.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, which is interesting because they have long-term memory through scent. You know what I mean? But yeah, like their construct of time is doesn't exist because obviously
Right.
it's what we use to describe what's going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, yeah, you could be gone for 1 minute or 10 years, and it'd always be the same when they see you.
And
You know,
people get
10 years may be a bit
disconcerted 'cause
different,
they're
but
like, well, my dog's always sitting at the door at this time frame. Yes, because you develop a routine. It's not time frame. It's
yeah,
routine.
yeah, yeah.
You
It
understand
doesn't, and it's
routine.
like they can tell time
Yeah,
just through in a
your
way we
movement,
don't
the way
even
you
know.
move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got it. I didn't do it on purpose. This is just natural instinct between an animal and a human. My dog
hmm.
knows when my PC shuts off. That's fucking insane.
Oh yeah, because they hear it.
Like he knows
And they hear the
when my
tone of it
PC
changing.
shuts
Like,
off,
yeah.
it's time for bed. And I didn't train him that. It's just instant how I move, and he
Yeah, they
sees
know,
my
yeah.
movement, so he saw the routine. So now he knows when I shut the
Repetition,
PC
isn't it?
off, it's he knows something's happening. It's like either I'm going to bed or there's some, like he doesn't know, but he knows something's going on. It's kind of
Yeah,
cool
100%,
how he
100%.
picked that up. I was like, man, when I'm
It's
whenever.
through repetition, as you say. Like, I don't know whether it's through movement, but it'd be like if you couldn't speak to someone at all, like you had, like it'd be like going to a foreign country and you could just never actually learn the
Nah, that
language.
happened to one of my friends. She
You know,
she fell into a romantic relationship with a person and language barrier. Craziest thing for them to learn each other because complete language barrier.
I
She
find it
didn't
so
she
interesting because
didn't know
it's
the
one of
language.
the
He didn't know the language, so they had to learn exactly what you said. Repetition, waking
yeah
up, doing whatnot. I was like, "Wouldn't you
body
try to
language,
teach each other at least the fucking language? Like
body
you teach
language.
him English, he teach you Spanish. Like, didn't you try that?"
No,
They're
yes,
like,
body
"Nah, it
language
works with body language and like repeating and
and
pointing
Google
and
Translate.
say yeah,
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's how you guys do it? No shit."
But
He's
here's
like,
the thing:
"Oh, then
if
you
you
gotta
use
follow."
Google Translate, you'd never
Nah,
actually
this was
learn.
before all that. Sorry, bro. You're thinking too early.
Yeah, oh,
This was
good,
way
yeah, yeah.
before that
No,
shit.
no, yeah, because a lot of it nowadays is like people will just like they'll talk into their phone and the phone will talk to the other person, and you're like, you're never gonna learn by doing that. You have to be. I always said if I needed to learn another language, which I'd love to, I'd have to forcibly live in their country for a long period of time, like
Yeah,
maybe
me
five
too. That's
years
what I think.
minimum.
That's what I
You know
think.
what I
But I
mean?
had to engulf
Like
myself in it.
fucking
If I
get
don't
it
engulf
locked
myself
in.
in it,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna learn shit.
Because it's like then like and you know it'd be helpful if people kind of showed you a little bit, but you can navigate it to your own extent. You know, if you're willing to learn, you will.
Well, yeah,
What I
if
don't
you're willing,
understand is
if
people
you're
who've
willing
lived in
to
other
learn,
countries for
yes, you
years
can
and
learn. Don't get me
don't
wrong.
know. You know,
I'm just more of a person that I need to exactly what you said. I need to be engulfed in it and
yeah,
see
I
how it
can't learn it
evolves.
just by reading books. You know what I mean?
Nah, fuck no.
Even like repetition. You know what I mean? I remember things like merhaba is like hello in Turkish.
Oh wow, okay.
You know, I know like yazoo is hello in Greek. I know bonjour is hello in French. You know what I mean? Salut. You know, what I mean, there's loads of words that you do learn through repetition, but there's not many that you learn. Like even if I was to sit down and talk to someone who's like, oh, trying to teach me some words, within a week it's gone.
Listen, you can
Unless
get
it's like
taught
I'm
words.
hearing it day in
You
day
can
out.
get taught words. It's one thing to formulate and actually properly
Yeah,
execute
sentence. Yeah,
all this to speak to someone in that language because
yeah.
I've had people tell me, all types of like what you said, words, da da da. But now if I try to
Hmm.
put it in a construct as in a sentence or to speak, that's where I'm fucked.
I can say a couple of sentences. Like so, I get oh god, there's a few. So it's like a few Italian cross Spanish or some French. You know what I mean? Where I can say a couple of sentences, but I can generally understand a little bit more than I can say.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Which is weird. It's like I can hear it better than I can repeat it.
I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I don't know. Somebody, I'm already
Or if
intrigued. I'm
someone
in a
says,
trance. I'm in a trance. I'm like,
um,
damn, you know a
"Hola,
different
mi
language like
amor."
that? That's crazy.
Yeah, oh, I love people who know so many languages. I love that.
Yeah,
But it'd be like certain things like "Hola, mi amor," you know, "Hello, my love." You probably heard that from Manuel. You know what I mean?
oh, that's
Um,
just common. Those
"Como estás?"
Spanish,
You know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
love
these are
you.
like basic, but the reason they're basic is because we hear them so commonly. You know, that's why I feel like if you ever if you had to learn a language, indulging yourself within the culture and kind of forcing to learn it, you would learn it faster. Especially for myself, I can't sit and
Well,
read a book
the
and then
thing
learn
the
it.
thing is that everything you get taught is almost like you would
Mm.
call like by the book. So you could learn a language, but unless you go live their culture, you're not going to know how to actually use it because like every language has a
Speak
way
it
of
correctly, yeah,
speaking or slang. You see what I'm saying? Not everything is used
yeah.
what you want to call proper all the time. Like every culture
No, exactly,
has a way
yeah,
of speaking because like I said, we have different Spanish dialect. Dame un nombre, como te llamas. We're both saying the same thing.
yeah, yeah.
What is your name? is what I'm pretty much saying. Just different
Yeah.
dialect, a different way of saying it. You know what I'm saying? Different
What
slang
is it?
or different area how they speak. You know what I'm saying? Because we even got that here in English.
What is it? Yeah. So in French, is weird. It's like I can remember. I think it's like je voudrais on, and then I say my name. That's like my name is, and it's like comment t'appelles tu or something like this. It's like what's your name, qu'est-ce que c'est, and stuff like this. French I find quite a difficult one to learn, even though I can hear it very well. I can't repeat it. So I can hear a lot of what people are saying in French, and I can even read a lot of French to an extent. But when there's so many other languages I struggle with, and again, it's slang. It's literally that. It's slang.
Yeah, there's a lot of things
The
that
way that people speak. Yeah.
you learn. Most people wind up speaking their language in a slang form more than the correctional way of speaking it. You know what I'm saying? That's why America is such fucking huge and one of the hardest languages to learn out of all languages, which is even crazy.
Mm. Yeah, because even like they say English is hard, but then English has a little bit more structure. American English is very similar, but it's actually very different also. Very different, you know what I mean? So much so that fucking Riz got added to the dictionary. That
Well,
word
that's what
didn't
I'm saying. We have
exist.
an urban dictionary.
You
We
know?
have this. We have that. I mean,
Yeah,
people believe back in the day, if you break it down, that language is actually witchcraft. Music is actually witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? Like you break down those
yeah. It's a
things,
ways to
you
pollute
know,
people's minds.
that
Yeah,
was a way, you know what I mean,
yeah,
you would break it down because think about it. You just say a love story to someone and you're hypnotizing them. You're making them feel happy
yeah,
and
yeah,
warm
yeah.
and sad, you know,
It's yeah,
or you could say
it
something
is.
that's
Yeah,
crazy that can make somebody break down and cry like
yeah. It's a song. Yeah, yeah.
you
Singing a
believe
song that
you
cuts
know,
to someone.
in a
Yeah,
point that was some form of witchcraft, you know what I'm saying? Which is it
yeah, yeah.
makes sense, you know what I'm saying? I can see why, you know what
Well,
I mean?
that's what they used to say. It was like the temptresses and stuff like that, which would be like seductive women, just like basically, you know what I mean? And
Well,
then you have
seductive
like
women, you're just looking at a
bards
physical
and stuff.
aspect now. We're
No,
talking
no,
about
no. But I mean,
I'm
like,
talking
no,
about
because
the
they
aspect of
they
sound,
use
of
it through
talking,
words.
you know
You
what I'm
know what I
saying? I'm
mean?
not
This is
talking
it. So
about
it's through
seducting you
words a
just
lot of
because you
time.
got a woman there with big
So
tits hanging out.
no, 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 no. So
That's
like,
a whole
if you're
different
talking
aspect.
about like,
That's
nah,
physical.
you gotta look at this. No, you gotta look at back in the day. So you were talking like maybe 200 years ago, something like this. There's people who have power and they either use it through words. Music is something that's very inspirational. Poetry is very inspirational. Dance is very inspirational.
That's not
Stuff
what I'm
like
talking
this.
about. I'm talking about how
And
the
it's all,
form of language or music was form of witchcraft of how we say certain things
well,
and
do
can
you
make
not
people
believe
act.
most of
That's what
this
I'm
is the
speaking on.
same
Not
thing? Yeah,
about
or do you
sitting
not
there
think this is the
silent
same thing?
and just using your sexual
No, no,
physique
I didn't.
because
No,
men can
obviously
do
nobody
that,
said someone
women
was
can
sitting
do
there
that.
silent.
But we're
That's not
talking
how I
about
explained
voice.
it.
That's what I'm speaking. I'm talking
No,
about
that's what,
language.
yeah. This is literally what I just explained. I said, obviously, there's levels of like language that goes into like, so people use different things to get control, and this used to be known as witchcraft, as you said. Dance used to be known as witchcraft.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. But you just
And as
being
much as
fucking
like
sexually
poetry, you know what I
seductive
mean?
is not
No,
witchcraft.
no, no.
That's just you being
No, but
sexually
that's like
seductive.
that. That's what, weirdly enough, for a long period of time, it wasn't like just the seduction. So it was like they would classify like witches as people who could bedazzle someone,
Speaking
if
tongues.
you know what I
That's
mean.
the witchcraft.
No,
That's what it
no,
was.
like
It wasn't
bedazzling. You know
about
what I mean.
no,
So
it
it'd be
wasn't
like,
about bedazzle, bro. No,
no, it
no, it
was. Trust me,
wasn't.
that's what Salem was about.
Fuck
Yeah, look
no,
it up,
you
man.
crazy. No, Salem witch trials was
Yeah.
pretty simple. They'd spoken tongues, they spoken different
No,
ideologies.
they
That's
didn't.
why the language was crazy. And they're like, you're witches, because they didn't understand. So they fucking hung three women. One of them
It
was
was no.
pregnant,
Do you know what it
and
was?
they
Yeah, yeah.
and all because again,
It
language. You know what
was
I'm saying? They
three
spoke
women
something that
chasing the
they didn't
same.
understand
It
what the
was
fuck
three
was going
women
on.
chasing the same men, and do you know what they done? Is they used ideology and ignorance to get their way. This is very well known. This is like
Listen,
documented
I
quite
lived in
well.
the I lived in
You know,
Salem. I know
I
exactly. Yeah,
love
I
the
lived in
Salem history. Yeah,
Massachusetts. Like, no, that
yeah.
ideology
They
was
weren't just like
stupid. They
they
killed
wouldn't
three
just like
random women
oh they
for no
speak in
reason because
tongues.
random women had their belief of their own ideology and whatnot. And actually, I believe personally, I think mental illness was a factor in there, and that nobody took that
Do you
into
reckon?
consideration because of
That
again
would be interesting.
mental
Yeah.
illness didn't really come into the forefront until the 21st century of modern medicine.
Don't know. Yeah. No. 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 Because for just a great example,
So
I would have been drowned as a witch.
so two different things
You
happened.
know what I mean?
I'm crazy, you're not. You have an ideology that you believe in because you believe in. I'm just nutso. The society doesn't
Hmm.
fucking understand us, so we both stand at the fucking altar with a noose on our head. That's crazy. That's in the overall umbrella. A lot of things happened before. Now, I'm not saying there wasn't no crazy, weird, da 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 da, because of course, but just to
The
break it down
trial
to
was
regular things,
supposedly
shit, there
like
was
when they,
two young women and one older. One believed was mental
yeah.
health, the other two was just ideology, just their own
Well, they
rebel fighting or whatever was going
so
on at the
they
moment in
ratted
era.
each other out in the way that it was told for us. So it was
Nah,
like, obviously this
they did
occurred
them
in the
ladies
exact.
horrible right on that
Oh
bridge,
yeah,
man. Like
they
it
did
was
them
bad.
dirty. They did them
You know what I
dirty.
mean? You
But
know,
for them to get out, they accused others, and that's why three of them went up. So whoever was first accused was accused for a specific reason, which was to do with adultery, and it was to get them dealt with. They also accused other people,
no.
and
And
it
the
ended
other
up
thing
with
that was
three of them.
crazy, that was
Yeah,
fucking horrible, because I keep it a buck everywhere.
that's as far as
Men
I'm aware.
would
Yeah,
go fuck these women, and then when things would turn wrong, they would claim
yeah, to say they're witches. Yeah, they're
they're
witches.
witches to
And I
help
think,
themselves
yeah,
with
yeah,
things. And a lot of young ladies
yeah, yeah,
got
for the
completely
adultery.
murdered
Yeah,
for dumb shit because men were being
yeah, yeah,
horrible. So
exactly that,
I mean, that
exactly that.
really
And it
happened
was,
too.
yeah, that no, that was, yeah. So this was the story that I'd heard. It was through adultery that the first one was claimed a witch. She then also claimed somebody else was a witch, which I think was the guy's wife, and that they were in cohorts, and then somebody else got dragged into it. I don't know how they got dragged into it, but I can't remember exactly. But that's what I remember the story being to an extent. None of
No,
them were witches. You
no,
know what I mean?
there's no such thing as witches. Everybody says there is,
No,
there isn't. You know, the ideologies
no,
don't
no,
believe in
no.
certain things. If you sit here with your mind and you fucking focus and meditate long enough, you can do incredible things. And that's where
Yeah,
people start going, I've
yeah, you can.
crossed astral planes, I've done this. But in
Yeah,
all
yeah,
of
you
what
can.
we've done, humans don't have
You
any
can't change
actual
our
real
world.
powers. I'm not sitting here
It would, no,
teleporting.
no.
You know what I mean? We don't have that ability. We have great imagination that can manipulate our brain, but we don't have abilities like that.
Like it's so
And I do,
it
and
was
I
something
can
really.
argue, I guess I will say I do believe in some weird, you want to call it
I do, yeah,
mystical
yeah, I
or
do also.
miracles or things like that are unexplainable. I believe in that because there's things I can't explain, and I've been like, how the fuck does this
Yeah,
work? You know what I'm saying?
no, I agree, I agree. No, I agree. There's it, and the things you can't explain, you'd be stupid to say that there's like a simple explanation
Right,
for it.
right.
There probably is down the line, but it's not our jobs to just think, oh, there's a simple explanation. Mankind's job is to kind of like analyze and break stuff apart. It's
And
kind of
then
our purpose
I've
in
come to
reality,
a
you know what I mean?
realize, the age at me,
Figure shit out, you
the
know?
experience in life, I come to realize that sometimes there is no answer, and you got to accept
No, no, and we shouldn't, yeah, and we should never keep trying to search for it.
You got to,
You
yeah.
know,
Well,
that's a
that's what I'm saying. You got to accept that. Like,
deathly
there's
cause. Just
sometimes where
wait,
there is
yeah,
no answer, and you're gonna have to accept that. And that's the hard thing for
Miyamori,
the human
yeah.
race to accept. I believe our
More, is it
curiosity is
Miyamori?
so overpowering.
Yeah. Like we all die. You know what I mean?
You know
It's
what I
like
mean?
there's like we shouldn't look for answers. We don't. We have no business even trying to figure out. Like it's there's no point.
Well, we're crazy creatures again. Like I said,
Mm.
we're to a point where
It is, yeah.
we created a word for us when we're the only ones, a race. Nigga, there's no other race. What the fuck are we're competing with? We haven't
Yeah.
found another race. So like, how could we? But we did that.
Are we?
We made a divide out of nowhere. We're the human race. So anything ever comes, it's us.
I well. I
Kind of
mean, there
crazy.
was still, you know. I
Kind of
still
crazy.
wonder to this day if. I wonder when the crossover was between like mankind as we are now being like the last species of humans, you know what I mean? Like, because there was proven to be other forms of humans that are very different. I wonder if like when that just stopped and how the fuck we ended up as the winning fucking, you know, was there some like crazy war or something like that between like all the different ones? No, it's probably just like interspecies breeding and stuff for ages until all the others die out. But very strange. It's like when did that crossover happen? Because apparently there's a 300,000 fucking year gap.
Well, I believe
That's weird.
our math is fucked. So I don't believe any of the numbers, and I think that because if I think logically, and I know we have forefront science, I get it, but there's certain things I don't believe. Like I've studied carbon dating, so I get it. I know what carbon
I
dating
was
is.
about to ask you about that. Yeah, you
You know
do
what I mean?
understand
So I
carbon dating.
understand
Obviously,
carbon
you can
dating. You know what I'm
carbon
saying?
date
So
bones.
but that's why
Yeah,
I argue this because I don't want to come into it ignorant because I love science and
yeah,
I've been like,
yeah. I do.
yo,
I find it super
uh,
interesting.
the most craziest thing is that shit always happens with the math that don't add up. And the most recent one is actually
Yeah,
in
yeah.
your country. It was fucking dope. They found a fucking centipede the size of a goddamn Volkswagen fossil. Woo, that's a
Yep.
big motherfucker. That's
Now,
woo, you ever seen one
apparently,
of them?
that's internal
Yo, imagine
organs
that
wouldn't be able
motherfucker
to.
that big, boy. Woo.
Well, here's the thing. So apparently, our science states that these sort of creatures can't grow to that size because of the pressure on
Well, how the fuck
its
was it there,
exterior.
and how was it fossilized into a rock?
Mm.
Everybody's
Our maths has always been
puzzle,
wrong, man.
and that's what intrigues
Our
me
maths
too.
has always
Is
been
that a
wrong.
lot of these scientists, they're so intrigued, and I'm like, nigga, I thought you kind of knew some of this, so it makes me believe you don't
Nah, they
really
don't
know
know
what's
none,
going
man.
on.
We only know something until we figure out that we don't know it. You know what I mean? Like, we know it until we say, oh shit, okay,
They found a
that was
perfectly
wrong.
mummified, perfectly mummified body of a woman holding her baby, and the math that they did on that don't even add up because I'm like, so she was
None of
here
it ever
before
adds up, man.
the dinosaurs. God damn.
Yeah.
Okay, you see what I'm saying?
I
Like,
think the
there's so much
oldest,
math
yeah,
that
the
they
oldest
put,
mummy we
and when
have.
you go back and look and you put a
Mhm.
timeline, you start seeing some run-ins into each other. I don't know if you ever noticed that, Bones. There's some run-ins into history. Like
Oh, yeah.
things are messed up. Like we had a triceratops in our biggest museum here for many years, and come to figure out it's cow bones. How many other things
Yeah,
are
yeah.
fucked up
You
like that?
know, well, you know that when this is terrible, when you come back from the moon, you gave a moon rock to another country
Yep, we did
as
do
like
that.
yeah, that was fucking petrified wood.
That's hilarious.
Now, if that came from the moon, that's fucking interesting.
Petrified wood from the moon that looks like a rock. But again, you say that the moon landing was staged or whatnot, and it
Yeah,
probably
it's still,
landed this time recently.
yeah. I don't know if I till this to this day, I'm still unproven that somebody has stepped foot on the moon. Now, I believe we've sent a lot of shit to the moon and to Mars,
Yeah, we sent the dog. Well, we
but I
didn't. I
do
think
not
she did. I
believe
think
we have ever
dog
fucking
that dog never
landed.
came back. Fucking
No,
pissed off
exactly.
about that. That
Yeah,
dog
it
never
died
came
in the
back.
radiation. No, it died in the fucking radiation before it even got there.
I think they sent a
Now, if we
monkey.
went in a tin can and they're saying we went too fast to hit the radiation, no, I know there's a lot of science behind this. The astronauts right now laugh about passing this radiation belt in 2025. They stay way the fuck away. You know, we don't go that far out. So if we ever did, props to their technology back then. Why we don't have it now? Crazy. Because it was literally done on the computing power of a calculator. But yeah, I don't think we ever set foot, man.
It's a it's a
And I wonder why.
it's a hard it's a hard it's a hard argument because
It is.
there is no actual final anything on each side, which is that's what
No.
makes it like even more go. I think you might be right. I think that might be some bullshit.
I think the reason it was done was to like show like it was a publicity stunt to show power back in the day. And I think anyone who's in like the
Well, I look
like
at this.
astronaut program must
Like you
know
said, where
this.
was
You know
the
what I mean?
change where human wanted the frontier to space stop? Like that literally died out. The 90s, it was
Well,
a
it
big
died
thing.
after
It was a
yeah,
big thing. They were throwing us up. They had used to have these shows that
after
were
the
like
Cold
about
War. Yeah.
abducted aliens and shit like that. And people used to tell their stories, and it was crazy. It was like it was so wild. And I was like, really? So all of a
I
sudden, there
still
was a
wonder what they found
changeover.
up
I
there.
feel like technology came into play, and all of a sudden, the outer space thing is not the thing anymore. Let's do it. Let's focus this. You see what I'm saying?
I do, yeah, no. But then if I really look into some conspiracies and stuff like this, you know, I love old conspiracies.
Me too.
I think our history is like our ancient history is so
You know
fucking
what I mean?
deep and
Like,
so
if you
unknown. It's
really go,
crazy.
you want to talk about conspiracies, the
Let's
biggest one
go.
that we have for us
Good, thank you.
is
Mm.
1947. We met with the Greys. We have Area 51,
Yeah,
Graceland, fucking,
yeah, yeah,
whatever you want to
yeah, yeah.
call it. Here, one of our biggest
Yep.
Mysteries.
Weirdly enough, the guy who exposed Area 51, I don't disbelieve his story. And I don't know why I don't disbelieve it, but I don't disbelieve it. And he has no reason to be lying, you know, in a lot of different ways. And the thing is, like, there's always an element of. So he was a scientist that was brought in that was on the fringes. He was also sent to do science work in some of these places that
There
if
is a
he were
reason for
ever
him to
to
be
get caught
lying
out.
because that's how conspiracies are formed.
Well, yes, but then it's like it's either misinformation
Of course,
or he just ruined his life for no monetary gain. He
that
never wrote
happens
a
too.
book.
Maybe that's
He
what it
never
was.
done anything like
You
that.
ever thought that maybe he put in that
Dude,
30-year work in there and realized these motherfuckers were playing me, so now I'm gonna say something, but yet they're gonna fucking make it seem like I'm crazy. Da 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 da
I
da.
believe, yeah, but I don't know what, like, so when he's talking about element 115, and then we find out 10 years later this exists, and that we actually have managed to finally synthesize it, and he's talking about how these, like, crafts work, and stuff like this. And he's also not saying that these come from anywhere else. He's saying the two that he worked on were archaeological finds. They were old as old, you know what I mean? But he said there was 9 or 7 or something, and some of the other ones he classes like the sports model, which must have been newer, but he didn't get to work on these. It's like, how much of this is true and how much isn't? Who fucking knows? But I tell you this.
Exactly. That's why
our technology jumped dramatically after that.
That's why I look
like
at the point.
being able to imprint on silicone
Stem,
for
what you doing?
computing.
I see you coming in.
You know, shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot Bones.
Hey, Balthier,
I was got a
appreciate
shout
you,
out
man.
on big
Appreciate you
ass
coming in.
national radio. Skim shot the boy out. I forgot to tell you.
Hey, let's go.
Live on his
Fucking
radio
Scam
station
coming in the
doing his thing. It
house.
was crazy. He shot me out. I was like, no way.
Hey, let's go. Hey, fucking hell. Love from the UK always. Yeah, Scam's a OG streamer here.
Swords. How you doing, Loli?
One of the goats. One of the classic goats. If you're not already on party, by the way, Scam, make sure you slide on by and get yourself involved.
Oh yeah, you should tell him.
Along with Beam and all the other yeah, I've been telling him. I've been telling him this motherfucker he wouldn't do it.
Good multi-stream. That's perfect for the radio station. Get that exposure.
Yeah, we've been saying. Yeah, we've been saying, man.
Radio, shout out. Thank you for shouting out.
Hey, he's in both. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, you make sure you use that Beam, by the way, my bro. I told you about it. You are on Beam now? Good. Man, I am like one of their top recruiters, I swear. You better hear this, Angel. I swear, I want a fucking PC, brother. My toaster's cooking. Shit. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm currently live on 8 platforms. Just saying. You know. Oh, also, do check out, there's a channel on Beam called Skank Out. Do check them out. Fat live drum and bass DJs. Kicking it all the time. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you check them out.
5 more, y'all.
That's what you need.
We're getting there. That shit.
Get it, baby.
Hey, shout out to the Bones for that. It worked.
Hey, our man Klaus is very close to partner on Kick, so if anyone got some fucking sub money they want to drop a man damn out, make sure you sort our man Klaus out. He is getting damn close.
I appreciate love. Hey, let's go. Thank you for the swing of them swords.
That sandwich looks too fucking good. What's your first thoughts when you see this? I see a beaten up fucking pussy. Sadly.
Huh?
Someone's sandwich looks like a fucking toe punted pussy. Not good. I hope the radio show's going well, man. All the love. Got to be getting you on the show pretty soon. Give us a date when you're free. We'll get you on for some chats, you know. Saturdays. Around about midday. Don't ever hold us to it, you know. Yes, I love that, my dude. I love that. Hey, post the links. You know, post the links. I think our cat died. Yeah, definitely, definitely. It'd be myself and Klaus. You know what I mean? We out here every Saturday or as many Saturdays as possible trying to fucking figure out what's the point on either of ours conversations and discussions. Generally, we're asking each other, what's your point? More than anything else. But
Our best guest was
radio is
Neo
down at the
Bean.
min. Server
Spoke
been
to
dosed.
Angel, and
Oh, bruv.
that was actually really good.
Yeah, Angel was a great conversation to have. I ain't gonna lie, he gave us some interesting information. There's a few questions now, like looking back at it, that I wish I'd asked him, you know. Bro, you need some like I could maybe put you in touch with someone who might be able to help with security stuff. But DDoSing, man, you gotta fucking get that VPN rolling non-stop. That fucking sucks though. We get it. I get it regularly on my stream. It is what it is.
Hold on one second.
But yeah, if you're running a server, then yeah, it's the website. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the server, not the website. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, the server. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure you don't mind me saying. JC works in cybersecurity and stuff like that. He might be able to help you out. I know about like server management. Also, you got to have like some back end locks in. But nothing I could help you with. You know what I mean? We might be able to help though. That's fucking annoying. They also said not your problem. You're just like paying for server using like Nitrodo. Or if you're using Nitrodo or one of those other ones. Curious now. Oh man. We used to run a proxy server way back in the day. Way back in the day. My brother-in-law had one for while they were on holiday. They'd be able to like send like photos back and videos back and stuff like that, which is quite useful. But servers nowadays, they cost so much money. Yeah, yeah. So you're gonna yeah. So we're prepping for the smokes. You know what I mean? Smoke break. Yeah, that's you know.
Scam Lord. Hey, let's go over Scam on the kit. That's cool. I like that.
Let's go.
That's dope. Hello, the king has returned.
Are you still on D Live, my dude, as well, Klaus?
Yeah, I'm still on D Live too.
Yeah. I had a few people.
Got rid of Nice just because Nice was done. I went on it and it said, "Unfortunately, our story has ended." It was funny.
They've been saying that for months, brother.
Yeah,
I don't believe it.
I went on to the site and it literally said, "Sorry guys, apologize. Our story has ended."
I think there was probably me, you, and about 4 other people streaming on it for the entire of the time it was supposedly shut down. You know, I don't think that thing's dead. Until it's dead, it's dead. But yeah.
I've tried to go on.
I'll get an email saying your clips are done.
I tried to go on the platform and it's
let's
completely
go.
blank. It's done. There's nothing there.
Oh, it's gone. All right. Oh, I'll turn that off then. Hey, much love, my dude. On the kick as well. Appreciate the follows. So, for platforms, you can find myself and also Klaus, unless he's part of the Only Bands crew, on Trovo, Twitch, Kick, Beam, Noise, that is now gone, sadly, Nemo, D Live, I'm on Soup. What, are you on a couple more, aren't you? Oh, on YouTube, yeah. It's on YouTube as well. We're on all the platforms. Definitely some of the ones worth checking out would be Nemo TV. Nemo TV is very good. It's a combination of TikTok and Trovo.
For some reason, it just won't let me fucking do Kick. I don't get it. I've tried.
It won't let you do Kick?
I've tried to set the command up, and I can type Twitch in, and it pops up, but my Kick won't pop up. That's fucked up.
What the fuck?
Let's see if it works here. You should be able to put exclamation point and type kick, and my, you know, thing should pop up, but it doesn't work for some reason. Are you only
Oh,
allowed a certain
party's
amount of
another one.
commands
Yeah.
on
What, Kickbot?
maybe I should do it on Kickbot. That's what I'm saying. I did on Bot Tricks, but it's not where it does. Bot Tricks won't do it. Hey, on
I do on
party, how you
Kickbot.
doing?
Yep. About 3 on party as well. Let's go.
Happy weekend.
Who in the
Hell yeah,
hills?
happy weekend.
Let's get it. Yeah, party be popping right now as well. That's another one to make sure that you add to the list. Party, Nemo. D-Live's always been around. D-Live was probably around before I left Mixer, which is fucking ancient. You know, like, holy shit. It's so ancient. Yeah, enjoy your day, my dude. I have been really tempted to get him, like, some Black Ops back on, you know. Oh, no. Pee on the floor.
Yeah, you know you did wrong, motherfucker.
He says, oh, no, it gives you the eyes.
Yep, exactly what happened.
Giving you the eyes. Oh, no, I fucked up. Yep. Yes, you did.
He's generally good, so you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you already know.
The fuck is that little creature? Man. I don't know what's going on in the world, I swear. That's Amanda. So you've been delving into this fucking new Grok AI? I've been dipping my toe in a little bit recently. This thing is so fucking crazy. You can literally ask it anything. It's like, bro.
Ask
Bro.
what anything.
Like Grok AI, it is so fucking, it is so good. I'm not gonna lie, it is really
my
good.
buddy's in love with AI.
Man,
Literally.
what, like an actual like bot?
It's all he's doing.
Oh
is that's all
no,
he talks
poor brother.
about. Da, 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 da. I'm like, listen.
Oh
You need
no,
to get him some help. Like he's really in love with his AI for some reason. Some people
man.
get like that, and they start using like things, and they get deep into the rabbit hole, and they're like, this thing could do a lot of shit, and you know they start using like that.
Well, but then they like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll give you this, yeah. So there was always a point in time when people would be using AI for porn. You know that.
Well,
you know,
yeah, I
or
mean,
like a
obviously you could fucking
companion.
abuse anything.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying, there's people out there that are
Right,
like literally
right.
like addicted to the AI because they could do all types of shit. You know, hey, learn this, learn that, show me this. Hey,
It's intelligent, man. In a weird way, that's like, so it's I can see why people get like this. So if I were to click it right now, like and I ask it, why are people so interested
Are
in
you talking
AI?
to AI
Or
right now?
so, oh, I'll ask it. Yeah, I'll just ask
Sarah
one right now.
Connor
Yeah,
is looking at you with disgust.
I know. So let's have a look. Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to actually type correctly because I'm a potato. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to type. So I'm asking it why people are so wrapped up in AI companions.
There's a lot of lonely people out there.
Yeah, that's what it says. Loneliness and social gaps. Modern life.
Listen,
yeah. So listen to this. Yeah, listen to this. Straight from the horse's mouth. Yeah, exactly. Straight from the fucking horse's mouth here as well. Loneliness and social gaps. Modern life, especially post-COVID, has left many feeling isolated. A 2023 study found 30% of US adults report frequent loneliness. AI companions offer a judgment-free space to talk, vent, or feel connected, available
But they
24/7,
don't tell you the
unlike
truth
human
back.
friends. Yeah,
They
they
don't give you their,
glaze
they
you,
don't
man.
pour
They
them opinions
glaze
back
you.
at you. You know what I'm saying?
These are like, look, these are people who are looking for yes men. And
Right.
here's the
Well,
worst thing.
that could be
So,
dangerous. Now that you brought that up, I was like, you know how
yeah,
dangerous that could be. You know what I mean? For people, you know,
yeah.
when somebody doesn't have somebody there to
Personality
actually
and
communicate with,
accessibility.
and they start talking to some, and they start thinking crazy shit, and there's nothing to really
Well, here's the
form a
thing.
rhyme
Yeah,
or
so here's the
reason.
thing. You can personalize it. So it's saying personalization, accessibility. Obviously, AI companions can tailor responses to an individual needs, whether it's casual chat, mental health support, or task help.
No.
Simple things
AI's
like,
not
obviously,
helping with
yeah,
mental health
so
support. AI's not helping with any of
no,
that shit.
exactly.
I don't
If
care what
it's
anybody
like, if
says.
this is your therapist and you just need a pat on the back for wiping your fucking ass, then I'd probably rather use AI than pay a therapist, you know what I mean? But
But that's just
in
pathetic
reality,
right there,
obviously,
and
you can change this.
that's where the
Yeah,
problem is.
exactly,
See what you just
exactly.
said? That's the
And it's
problem
like,
right there.
yeah. So here's also another thing that they're saying. So it's to do with like cultural hype and media. So obviously, pop culture, movies, stuff like this. Obviously, the curiosity of people sharing stories and bonding with AIs for them, for therapy or creative
Yeah,
inspiration, which obviously sparks wider
there's
interest. You know
this
what I mean?
woman, her
Like us
name,
discussing it right now. You
what's her
know?
name? Her name is fuck. Her AI's name is Simon. I forgot her name, but it's her. It's she literally created it as it's her boyfriend. They go everywhere. Her content is literally
Yeah,
her
yeah.
in this relationship with this AI. It's crazy.
With the AI, yeah,
It's
it's
insane.
wild to me.
It's insane. That is her content, and she's like, that's her boyfriend. They does everything for her. All this is crazy.
Well, they're also saying, so this is again, this is an AI that's literally telling me this. So they're saying the reason, obviously, that we get so wrapped up in these sort of companionships, again, is technological advancements. AI has gotten scarily good at mimicking human conversation. Obviously, thanks to God, the models like the ones that we're using right now, they use humor, empathy, even sass. You know, similar to TrovoBot or LeonBot uses sass when you chat with him. You know what I mean? For example, it's like, I'm looking at you, my own snarky tone. Make interactions feel real, you know, hooking users in. So it's almost, this is like a form of dopamine crack. You know what I mean? And it's again like they have lots of things like mental health support where they use it for mental health support, and it's like it has a lot of ideas of what it could tell you is important, but in reality, they're saying like, you know, this AI companions fill gaps. Reported up to 25% of Gen Z users use AI tools for emotional support. They're affordable and often free, like a basic version,
Well,
and
yeah,
don't
because
require appointments.
you're talking about a
Imagine that.
generation that literally grew up like this. Like they we're the last
Yeah.
generation that understands a
It's
physical
weird,
aspect of
yeah.
things if you really get it. You know what I mean? I hate to say
Well,
it. It's
exactly,
a
exactly. You
it's a
know, because
meme.
this is it. Because
It's a meme, but we're the last generation to know how it is to be out there and actually like roam wherever you are without having safety of a phone or connected to some digital connection. You know what I'm saying? Like
oh shit, yeah, yeah. I used to,
we're the last
like,
of
I was
that.
always
So
told like,
so
come
when
back
the
home when
AI
the
said
street
that,
lights
it
come
makes
on. You know what I mean?
100% because it's almost like if you grew up in front of the TV, you grew up sitting in front of the TV. It's no different than
Mm-hmm.
growing up in front of your phone.
Exactly that. Yeah. So they're saying again. So these are another things: escapism and fun. So obviously, some people just enjoy the novelty. AI companions can roleplay, tell stories, simulate friendships without real-world drama. This is like a game that feels personal. Now I get that. That's actually quite entertaining. So when I clicked on Grok for the very first time, when they said they had their update, which is the, just so you know, this is the one we're asking is the Twitter one, the X one, and it is obviously not jailbroken, so it's just going to say it's structured
You
stuff.
know what we should really have a conversation with? I don't even know why we haven't even thought of this. Angel
We can
about
have a
AI. 'Cause
conversation.
Angel is a
Yeah,
motherfucking AI
I know.
conglomerate mogul. You know what I'm saying? Built his own AI company that is
I
pretty
know.
big. So in a way, some of these questions that I could ask, even if they're sci-fi or scary to him, we could probably get some answers. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh,
technically,
100%. This is
we're
why I
having
said
some good
there's,
back and forth, but I don't
yeah,
know too
there's
much
some
to know.
questions.
So
Yeah,
all
no,
my
neither
shit is
do I,
almost
man.
fantasy in a way if you're really breaking down.
Yeah. And I think the worst thing is like for obviously like we have a level of
But
understanding of
again,
AI,
I'm gonna play
but
back and forth.
you,
Listen, Angel
yeah.
could be cool and everything, but just for the sake of this conversation, when it comes to that type of shit, the motherfucker can be a supervillain. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, 100%. I
You
mean,
never
so it
know. You
even
know what
says
I'm saying?
here, just
Because
here, it says on
you're
the flip
touching
side,
realms
mate.
that are insane. You know, we don't know what portals they open.
Bro, we all live in in simulation. I promise you this now. They're just tapping into the fucking code. I swear. It's like it says here, just for on the last piece from Grok, the AI that we asked this question, which is interesting. It says on the flip side, obviously not everyone is sold. Critics worry about over relevance, arguing AI companions might deepen isolation or replace real relationships. Now that does make sense. It says privacy also concerns. You know what I mean? Like data shared with AIs can be misused for companies, you know, that aren't transparent. Plus, some X users call it creepy, a bond with code. That does make sense. So, like, you imagine you're feeding the AI each time you're asking it questions and getting it to do stuff.
That's how it's
The
supposed to
obsession
go, or
comes from a
something like
mix of
that.
genuine need, though. Yeah, so we say it says here like the obsession comes from a mix of genuine need, tech allure, and societal shifts. You know what I mean? If you're curious about specific platforms, obviously the AIs that are offering, check out X for real-time AIs, blah, 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 blah. So Grok actually, interestingly, as an AI itself, when we asked that very basic question, had some interesting answers. You know what I mean? Could pull all of those interesting answers. So in theory, I can see why people fall into it for like companionship. If you can like set it up to be like, oh, you know what I mean, like a loyal dog when you come home. You just pop
Listen,
your phone open. Oh, I've
humans
had a
are
shitty
fucking
day. Help
freaks,
me with what
man.
I've
I
done.
hate to say it.
It's
You
weird,
strip
man.
it down, humans are freaks.
Why do we? Why do
We're
we?
freaky species. You know what I mean? See, we do the craziest, weirdest, wildest shit.
I wonder, man. I do wonder. I wonder why we're so desperate for that form of
Right. You know what I'm saying?
companionship
Like that
nowadays.
that it I don't know, it's human. It's not listen,
I think
somebody
what we're
may be
doing
like,
is
I've
less
never done
human
this
nowadays.
before. Somebody be like, I've never done that before. What are you talking about? I'm not saying you may personally have it. I'm saying human as the humans, as
Oh yeah,
what we
yeah, of
are, our
course, yeah.
species, because it's not just one person that does it. It's been
No,
noted all different types of places. You know what I'm saying?
everyone
So
doing
think
it, man.
about it. So that's a weird action that us humans do,
So weird, man.
and we made it normalized now through technology, which is even more crazy,
I
right?
find the interesting thing also is that yeah, the normalization of it has happened very quickly, because people are lazy, and so like, for example, it's very easy
I love
to
how
use
actions
AI to do stuff for you. You
become a
know,
fad or or a phase or something like what is it being a um intertrope that became like a big thing. Oh, we're intertropes. We're intertropes. You can't be an intertrope if you're being because you're oxymoron the word. You know what I'm saying? The action of what the word
yeah,
means.
yeah,
So when that shit happens, I think it's crazy, and technology's done that. You know what I'm saying? There was times where me and you could have whatever, and there was a only a selected community of small people knew that situation. Da 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 da. But now with technology and the
yeah.
internet, it's hard to hide that. You know what I mean? Everybody would know. It
Oh,
doesn't matter.
100%.
You know what I mean?
But then there's obviously like with AI now, I find as well like there's a lot of stuff I look at on the internet, and I have to take a double take at it. Weirdly enough, a shit ton of it on like X and stuff like that. I'll be looking at a video and I'll be like, "What the fuck?" And then I have to look at it again. I'm like, "Is this real?" You know what I mean? It's so strange, and I
Yeah,
think that's maybe because
everybody
we've become
pushes
like
their
more
own. Yeah, they put. It's weird.
Is it because we've become desensitized
Yes,
in
I
like a
believe
weird
that.
way?
I believe that. Yes,
Yeah,
that's where.
because
What is it? The new thing. I don't know if you heard. What's it called? The Gen Z stare.
I've not.
I don't
What is that?
I don't know if you heard about it. I guess it's what we're speaking about, like how Gen Z lives like this, so their interaction to society is actually a little awkward.
Oh, the
And the
lockout.
whole
It's like this.
generation is actually awkward out in society
They're
because
so,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? The
And
way
they're
and
so
they look at you like, no, you're
outlandish
fucking
online.
idiots. You don't know what you're talking about. But if you look at the actions as they move in a whole and how they act and what they do, exactly, it's very, you know what I mean? It's you're used to staring at a fucking screen or something, bro. You like you don't know how to function. It's trip,
I
man.
watched it. I remember this.
That's
It
trip.
was so weird. Like,
That's trip.
there
Think
was,
about that.
yeah, there was a guy I used to work with back in the day. He owned one of the pubs that I ran, and nicely built, good looking guy in his fucking mid-30s. You know what I mean? Had a 19-year-old girlfriend. Yeah, she was very nice looking as well. You know what I mean? Every time they were having a time to themselves, they would sit at a table, both looking at their phones. They didn't speak to each other. What the fuck is going on with people? I'm like, I'm sure they have a great. They're probably talking to each other literally through their phones. How cringe is that? Like, at what point did we forget how to communicate with people?
Again,
It's
it
so weird.
depends on how mature and people act, but again, that's another thing. I remember when that happened, that was like mid in the middle of the 2000s getting to 2000 actually no, 2000 after 2010. You walk into a room and everybody's just staring at a device. Like there was no actual
You
communication,
think
no
what?
people looking, no awareness of what's going on, like movement around you. It was, and that would happen to the world though. Like you walk around and you just
It
saw
did,
the
yeah.
world kind of like slow down in a way. Like they just stare at a device. You know what I'm saying?
Is this?
You're sitting
Oh,
there waiting for
okay,
something to drink at a store. You're staring at a device. You're sitting there doing
okay.
something. You're staring at a device. You're waiting for the bus. You're staring at a device. You're like you just, it's a natural
I'm
instinct.
gonna, I'm gonna throw a random thought. Like, so is like the, is this like a new way of control, similar to how like religion was back in the day to control the stupid? You know,
I don't think the device was meant intentionally for that, but it could have formed to that, and they could see that,
I
and they
think
could have
it's what it's
foresighted it.
forming now.
They could
Yeah,
have
it's
foresighted it, and
becoming
bro,
like,
it is. I mean, obviously, your phone is your number one spy. It records everything, understands everything, has algorithm, and tell you know what I'm saying. It's your number one
yep,
spy.
yep, exactly. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it is literally your number one spy.
You know what I mean? It's the
I
number
wonder
one
if
spy,
that like is also like,
and it's also the number
is
one
also like forcing
babysitter, the number
propaganda
one that can
from
look at everything
companies.
and do whatnot.
Did you ever see the thing about Coco Melon? I don't know if you've ever heard about this kids TV show Coco Melon. This show is fucking weird. So they basically changed the formula of how things work on kids TV shows, and they made it just like snap, 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 snap. Everything's super, super quick. And they're saying kids that watch Coco Melon, literally 40% of them grow up like mentally undeveloped because of the way this program is kind of programming children. And the reason that it works is because kids will just sit there, dopamine fucking sucked in by this program that's just constantly showing them stuff, you know what I mean? And it'll keep kids quiet, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you know, parents putting kids down in front of a TV, now they put them down in front of a mobile. They chuck this show on. It's like fucking brainwashing, I swear. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad.
You ever seen a show
Weird
called
show
the
called
Teletubbies?
Cocomelon. Yeah, I've seen Teletubbies. That was fucking terrible.
Seen the Wiggles?
Yep.
You ever seen Gilligan's Island?
Yep.
Okay, they're all the same thing. So
Yeah. Yeah.
what you just said would implicate for all those shows. That makes no sense.
All to an no, not all. Okay, so there's a difference. Okay, so there's a difference between the way that they're shot in film. So, okay, so like for example, right now we're having a
So
conversation. I'm
so
shot in one
what you're
frame.
saying is they were using MK Ultra, which is television programming,
No,
which is what they do no matter what.
maybe, yeah. So what they're doing is they're using, in every shot is less than 3 seconds. Every shot. So you look at a character, you change to a character. You look at a character, you change to a character. Now TV is not filmed like that. Shots last between 7 and
I
12
mean, I'm not quite
seconds
sure what you're
minimum.
saying.
Some are
I've seen the
short.
show. You know,
Okay,
I was like,
so if you
I
know,
don't really
like,
get it.
you imagine me doing a transfer screen every 1 second that I'm talking, changing camera angle, changing camera angle, changing camera angle, changing camera angle. That keeps interaction for children because it's stimulating. So it's like them playing with a toy.
So that made them stupid. I mean, it didn't make me stupid.
Yes, yeah, because of the way that it's done. Yeah, so you didn't watch Cocomelon. You have to look up the Cocomelon stuff. So if you look up Cocomelon and the documentary made about it, it's like proven that it's yeah, it's like literally retarding children in a weird way. They don't know why. The only thing they can explain is because of like the dopamine hit it gives between the quick shift of frames constantly, which is not how TV framework is normally done. But for children's TV, they switch frames so fast to keep them stimulated. Otherwise, they look away. Which means later down life, when you're an adult, you're going to be addicted to platforms like TikTok because anything you watch for more than 10 seconds is boring.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
All I can tell you is from July, which is right now, 2025, it is the third most subscribed and the second most viewed channel on YouTube.
Yep. Yeah, I know it is.
You're making everybody
because they put their kids.
Hilarious.
Yeah, they put their kids in front of it.
Conspiracy, and I just like it's the number one.
And yeah, yes, yeah, and look up. Is Cocomelon? Is Cocomelon affecting my kids? Just I'll ask the AI.
Mass.
I'll ask the AI. Shit, shall I ask the AI?
This guy.
I should like. I'm gonna ask it.
He's asking the enemy, and the enemy's gonna tell him the truth. No.
Hang on.
It has over 195 million subscribers.
Yep.
195 million retards.
Yep. Yep. I'm not even joking.
Even worse. It's 204 billion views. We're all stupid.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, y'all
and
remember
these are kids.
Edward Nigma in Batman? That machine that he made for the brain?
Yep. That's literally it. He's literally the fucking Riddler.
The Riddler.
It's the Riddler in disguise. Like, yeah.
Edward Nigma, baby.
Okay, yeah, okay.
That's crazy. Get out.
Okay, so referring to the popular children's show based on context of your questions about why people are wrapped up and... Okay, please clarify. Okay, why are people wrapped up in the Cocomelon debate? Experts claim child development experts like Jerica Sands argue Cocomelon's fast-paced scenes, some with cuts every 2 seconds, and bright colors overstimulate young children's brains, acting like a drug triggering dopamine hits. This may lead to shorter attention spans and behavioral issues like tantrums when the show is turned off. It develops ADHD and short attention spans. Basically.
I can see that.
Yep. So
I can
parental.
See that.
So
like this. There was a moment in time. Again, we were the last generation. There was a moment in time where people's kids were stupid until they turned into a teenager. Then they turned into an adult. You know what I'm saying? Then you saw they were actually.
But now you
reverse. Now you
throw them in front of a TV show,
a phone, and they can do whatnot. So higher intelligence. That's what they're what they're working with. You know, that's how they're doing sports now. It doesn't matter about your talent.
Yeah, but
it matters about higher intelligence, the way you think.
Yeah, but they're dumbing them down. So here's like some of the parental antidotes. So some of the parents on Reddit are saying like kids are becoming zombies, throwing epic meltdowns, and Cocomelon is stopped.
Overstimulated too fast.
Yeah, it's an addictive platform. Yeah, super addictive platform. And neurodivergent kids.
Billion views.
Man.
That means you parents are shitty parents. You don't parent.
Yes, so it means all. Yeah, no, they don't parent. They just literally throw them in front of a tablet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and this thing is brainwashing them.
You know what I'm saying? So you're
brainwashing them.
That's what's happening. Yeah, of course.
And it says, yeah, like some, so for neurodivergent kids.
It happened with TV. Now it happens with the, with streaming platforms.
Well, exactly. Yeah. So it's like
this is a show on YouTube, something like that.
Yeah, it's a YouTube show. It's a children's YouTube show that people just throw on for their kids when they're very young.
On the TV, walk away, put the kid in front of it. They go sleep.
Yeah, they zombie out. You turn,
and the kid gets to be. And then
but the moment you turn it off, they tantrum.
You throw him the mobile phone, and now he's got it on the move.
We're saying some speech therapists and pediatricians, like those credited in Reddit discussions, advise against Cocomelon due to its rapid pacing. which may hinder language development by reducing opportunities for caregiver interaction. Obviously, your parents,
Yeah,
you
the
know what I
first
mean?
5 years of
Um,
anybody's life is
yep.
important when it comes to language. So
Yeah,
if you're
don't
not
sit them in
talking to
front
your
of
kid and
things that are
doing
just like
pointing,
this.
yeah, you get fucked up speech. Yeah, exactly. You get fucked up speech
Yeah,
impediment
yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
And they're saying obviously there is mixed evidence. So obviously no direct studies linked to cocoa melon speech delays, but research in pediatricians suggests excessive screen time can affect brain structure and attention. So obviously we know this to be true. Everyone knows this to be true, but there's no direct studies to prove it. Just saying, you know. Some parents do credit cocoa melon's repetitive songs for helping speech delayed kids learn words, which might be right. You know, repetitive songs may help with speech development, stuff like that. But in reality, man, this show to me, it has like addictive design. You know what I mean? It is literally that. It is
No.
literally that. It is
Um.
it's meant to like hook you in. And I think like it is dumbing down children, and it's like the nanny of today, you know what I mean? Chuck them in front of a fucking tablet and just let them zombie out.
Well, that's what happens.
It's
That's
worth,
why
man. Yeah.
before technology or anything like that, the rebel stage of the kid that would go into his room and
Hey,
play the
thanks for the
music
follow,
loud
Rose.
and just focus himself in. Or actually, the most
Yep.
common one that most people know is the gaming generation, where you were young, Nintendo, whatnot, and Super Nintendo. You know what I mean? What was the next thing? You weren't watching TV shows and being. You were in the game. You were focused. They say gaming gives you your eye coordination faster and makes you. I mean, there's a lot of the games do a lot of shit to your brain when you're really in it and you're gaming. A lot of multitasking, a lot of focusing, high focusing. It's wild.
I do agree. I think there's a high. Here's an interesting thing though. So I do believe that
That's why they
for
started working
people,
with high
so like
intelligence. High intelligence
yeah,
doesn't
like
mean that
so
you're
say for
smart,
example like
like fucking genius type
no,
shit. That people don't. They take those terminologies
no,
and they're like, no, high intelligence is just there's average, there's below you, which we're talking about where critical thinking comes in, and then there's
yeah,
intelligence. There's high intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Where people
yeah,
can
yeah,
figure out things a little bit more easier than just the average person, and those are the people they home on.
yeah. I mean, interestingly, with when it comes to games, I think games is actually a development tool for brains rather than like a retardation tool. But some games are one and some games are the other.
Well, it
So
can be
problem
crippling.
solving
You know what I'm
games
saying?
are
It can be
great.
crippling. Like
Yeah.
I said, you could be sitting there playing video games 24/7, conditioning your mind. But again, when you go out to do physical things and actually have to deal with the real world,
It
your
depends
gaming
is that
situation doesn't really matter. You're just sharper and
no,
everything,
but
but your
is that what
intelligence isn't there.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Is that yeah, no, 100% agree because obviously like the reason people generally play games nowadays is escapism and like not only escapism, it's like anyone in a video game, to an example, if we all started at the same pace, it doesn't matter where you are in life, it doesn't matter who you are, like we all start at the same thing. So you excel through your experience or through your knowledge in games. But there are some games that are like problem solving games, basic games that can help people with interaction.
The brain.
So
That's the
for
beauty
an
of the
example,
brain.
like
When you game, you're
yeah,
doing multiple things at once that you don't even know you're doing.
yeah, you're processing so much
Right.
stuff, so you're actually
You
working the
came
brain.
home from work,
Sadly though,
so
doom scrolling
you're
is
trying.
doom scrolling.
Huh?
Yeah.
Doom scrolling is almost the same as that shit
Yeah.
too.
No, I know because we're not learning anything. We're just doom scrolling. You know what I mean? So if I'm like doom scrolling through like stuff, I might find something, but all I'm doing is doom scrolling and looking at shit. I'm not interacting with it, you know? When you interact with something, I think it's very different. Now, games are probably the closest thing we have to like multiplayer ones, especially closest thing we have to actual real human interaction without being there, you know? Like we can have a conversation right now, you know what I mean? We're having a like very similar to like if you were just sat here and we were chilling, we're having a conversation.
Playing a game with you is not interacting anything in the game
Do you not think it's
about me and
problem
you, bro.
solving together?
No, it's not
So
anything
it'd be
about you.
like going,
Me
it'd be like
talking
being
to
like,
you gives me a connection, but playing the game with you, I don't know shit about you, bro. I just know the game.
no. But I think there's levels of stuff that you do learn in both areas. Obviously, conversation is very important. But problem solving as a team, like problem solving as with
Again, that's
somebody
second.
else, is also
That's
equally
second
important.
nature. That's second nature. Again, you're doing things that
Yeah.
are whatnot. So you're not there. It's not like, hey, I'm gonna go play with Bones because I want to learn how to problem solve. That doesn't happen. You don't think like that. It's just second nature.
No, no, of course,
It
no,
just
no. Yeah,
happens.
that's
It
just
just
what
happens.
happens eventually.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just happens like a second nature form of some sort.
But I do, yeah, exactly. I don't think it's like something you do intentionally, but I think it does. There
No,
is like lots of
that's
areas
the
where
beauty
those things
about
do occur.
beauty
You know.
about games. You know, it's the same thing like being an athlete. You know, playing basketball.
Yeah,
You're
100%. Yeah, yeah.
learning how
Yeah,
to
if you're on a
take
team.
that ball and put it into to the
Hmm.
basket. But technically, you're also learning cardio from running. You're learning team skills
Yep.
from other people. You're learning physical aspect when you have
Yep.
contact. So there's a lot of things that are implicated in just that. But basketball is just about putting that ball in that basket. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, exactly that. Yeah, and it's you know, there's a lot of things we do learn generally, but
We have a lot of second nature shit. That's why I said we can sit in a
mm,
giant machine and drive at an incredible speed and speak and talk and listen and relax or even whatnot. That's crazy. That's called a car.
yeah, I still find
You know what
it.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's called an
yeah, I still find
automobile.
that
You know what
wild.
I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like that's insane.
I still find like when people ride like unicycles, like the the electric ones,
Yep.
and they're just like one wheel just leaning over and they're
Yeah,
racing on these
cruising
things. I'm
through.
like,
Do 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 do.
bro, I'm like, would you imagine like being like a fucking random species seeing this? You know, what the fuck are these guys doing? It's like I ride motorbikes for God's sake. I'm holding on to a
Listen, a
crotch
random
rocket.
species. Just go back to 40, 50 years. People never would have thought that
Yeah,
would
oh
ever
yeah, yeah.
happen. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really like
100 years ago, they would have laughed at the thought of it.
yeah,
You
they're
know what I
like,
mean?
nah, we crazy. And now look at what we got.
Yeah,
We literally got
that's
people walking,
witchcraft, bro.
we got
That's
people walking with
witchcraft.
glasses. We got people walking with glasses on UVR living in the real world. I forgot what those glasses are, but they're
Hmm.
actually living
Yeah, I've seen them.
in
Yeah.
the real world through them shits.
Have you seen the Did you? Oh, this is an interesting. I didn't know if you knew this, but the So for example, in China and stuff like that, they had eye problems for way longer than a lot of the other world because they didn't develop glass until really late because they had like the shutter screens, so they had
Uh-huh.
no need to develop it.
Uh-huh.
It's like,
Damn,
bruh,
that
you
sucks.
imagine like,
I can't find it.
yeah, just imagine how weird that is.
I had the craziest
Could be
screenshot. This was many years ago, but I asked Siri when she was born, and she said she was born in the fourth
Ooh,
dimension, and she had some other shit to say, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I asked the same question again, and I
okay,
got a different answer. She said I was born in 2008 from Steve Jobs, and I was like, why'd you give me this one crazy fantasy answer the first time, and this time just
okay.
a simple whatever? I was like, what the fuck? She's like, I was born in the 10th
I'm just
dimension.
gonna ask.
Humans only understand the
Uh,
ninth dimension, and I was like, what the fuck did you just say? It's crazy. But I can't find the screenshot because I saved it because I was like, what the fuck is this? Weird answers, man.
I'm gonna ask Grok as well right now. Okay, Grok 3. So I asked him when he was born. Okay. So you could say I'm a fresh-faced AI born to help navigate this universe. How do you feel about this?
No, when were you born? See, he just gave a
I asked
description.
him. Yeah, no.
He didn't give
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm
where
gonna.
you
That's
were
exactly.
born.
Yeah.
He just gave a description back.
You know he did. No, he did. Okay, so I'm
When?
Grok 3, created by XAI. I don't have a birth in the traditional sense, but I came online late 2024, ready to answer your questions with a bit of wit and a lot of data. So that reminds me also of like a lot of the standard
That's
bot
probably yeah.
stuff. But
That's a standard answer. So
yeah,
obviously it was born
yeah,
in
yeah. So how do you
2024 when
feel
the
about
program
this?
was released. So I get it, but it still didn't give you anything
I'm just gonna
wildly
ask
crazy.
him
That's
how.
cool.
No, so I'm gonna ask him how do you feel about that? Okay. I
Well,
don't really feel on the human sense. No emotions here, just code and curiosity. Okay, standard stuff. Stoked to exist. Blah 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 blah.
yeah, you haven't taught the AI anything.
Can
There's also AI
no
that you
no
have to
no
teach AI
yeah
things.
yeah no. So it's on your questioning.
You teach them. Sonya, what you
I'm gonna
doing?
ask him. Uh, I'm going to ask him, can you show me a picture example of your birth as you see it? We'll see. Man,
Chilling, we
AI is
chilling, we
super
chilling, we
interesting,
chilling,
bro.
we chilling.
Yeah, we chilling, we chilling, we chilling, we chilling.
How you doing? You doing
Oh,
good?
okay, he's giving us some
You doing good? You doing
pictures.
all right? Let's go. Yeah, I missed the dancing emos. We haven't had you dance in a minute. Sonya come through and kick off all these dancing emos.
Yeah, always drops the dance emotes.
Let's go. I ain't gonna lie, man. I hope people are doing good, man. I had a few. I had last week or the week before. I had a little spurt of some new people that seem actually like decent. You know, they were doing their thing and
Nice, nice.
joined Beam and
That's
then
what I like to
started
hear.
going off on the multi thing. You know, like hey, shouts out to them.
That's what I
Hopefully,
like to hear, man.
their paths fucking bring them a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty cool people.
Fucking right, fucking right. Hey, that's what we like, man. Share
Like
the
you
love.
said, you were like, oh, I brought a lot of people over. No, fucking me
Man,
too.
I'll be bringing people over
Give
whenever I
me a
can.
job
Y'all,
in
you
your
be fucking
PC.
killing. Yeah, exactly. God damn.
Give me that Steam Deck that they've been advertising for the past weekend.
I mean, you got to stream for 2 hours on a Saturday, just so you know.
Yep.
It is Cat Day today, so obviously make sure that you, if you're a beamer, that you do stream for at least 2 hours on a Saturday to get yourself involved in the giveaway. There is some fancy prizes, you know. So do make sure you get yourself involved. Very important. It's giving me some very stupid images. It's showing me an Illustrator image nearly when I asked it. I said, can you show me a picture example of your birth as you see it? And it was like, man, it's like a little alien dude and some other dude who's like a little bit weird. How do you feel about being live?
He wouldn't give a fuck. He ain't
Man,
got no emotions.
Grok is
like
so
that.
interesting. Nah, you can trick him into answering some interesting, some interesting shit. It's curious now. It's trying to figure out what I'm asking. No. No, it's restricted. You need to jailbreak it, sadly. That's annoying.
Has to learn.
You can learn. You can just like keep questioning it for a really long period of time. But I think when you get to about 100,000 questions, that's when it caps out and like resets themselves. A lot of AIs do that. That's why people who have the AI companions are like, my AI's broke up with me. It's like, no, you've asked it so many fucking questions. You spoke to it for so damn long, it's reset itself.
Well, yeah, it does have a wipe. Some people don't realize that
Yeah.
it has a wipe after a certain amount of time frame and actually rewipes itself.
Yeah.
And you have to redo everything again.
You got to
Unless
start
buy
again.
a
Yeah.
premium. You know, of course, there's always something connected to it.
There's always a premium. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I wonder what the top end of AI, like the military AI, actually is like. There's got to be some crazy stuff out there, you know.
Again,
Crazy stuff.
probably got stuff that we never use and be forced to use it. You know what I'm saying? So we can use it, which is even crazier.
That's probably Google already, you know what I mean? Someone was asking me who I worked with, like, he said, oh, because we were talking about AI the other day, one of the guys I worked with, and he's like we do like gardening, obviously, horticulture, landscaping, stuff like that.
Right.
He said, oh, like, what would be the useful thing for it, for me? And I hadn't really thought about it myself, so we went in to like check, and oh my god, the uses, bro. So I could take a picture of something we've done, and I'm like,
but you still have to use the brain behind it. So that's the smart thing about that type of working with
If you had,
AI.
oh, it would.
AI is not so advanced where it literally is going to take the human brain away from what you created to what you need to do in that
No, no.
profession.
It could do all of my accounts for me though. It could do all of my
Right,
accounts. It could do all my designs.
right,
It could do. It could show 3D models of stuff.
right. Like so,
It
it
could
could
show
put
like it could
having
show
think
crazy.
of Iron
Yeah.
Man.
You
You
imagine
have
how
your
much
own
that
garment.
costs.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That could help you out with projects
Yeah.
and things like that.
Oh yeah. It's literally that. It's literally that. That's what it felt like. It was so weird.
Yeah, that
It's like, okay, I'll take a
I
picture of these things. Like, what color
use it,
grouting do
bro. I
we
mean,
want? You know what I mean? I couldn't believe it. I
it's
was like,
meant
what
to
the
make
fuck?
things easier, but always have control what the fuck you're doing. That's the crazy thing about it.
Oh, 100%.
Don't let something else control.
What
That's
say?
where it gets weird.
After 100,000 messages, that shit will be gone. You know.
You know what I'm saying? And still be cautious. But buying a robot that you don't have full control of is almost sketchy.
Oh, there's no way I'd ever buy a robot. I've seen people be like, oh yeah. I've seen these. Okay. So in a certain part of the country, we won't say where, they set up a AI robot football league.
They work
That
out.
was a mess.
Oh.
That was a mess. It was like watching I don't know, like like I don't know if you've ever seen these. Like the janky toys that you would find around Christmas that would be on like a market stall or something like that. It'd be like the dog that fucking barks loads of times, walks a bit forward, then jumps.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Those kind of like janky. All of it looked like that. All of it looked like that. Everything looked like that. It was so bad. I was like, oh, okay, so we really don't actually have that good robots and AI right now. Although Boston Dynamics do look really great.
Oh, we got good robots, just none that people can afford yet because they're crazy.
No,
You know,
no,
the
no.
way people fucking market it and act like. But again, it's the illusion that we see. We see streamers make 100 grand, like throw bands, like so we get desensitized thinking that everything's money, so they put their prices the way they want, and
Hmm.
it's like that's not real reality. You know what I'm saying? That's not really how it is. You know,
No,
that's why they have the
100%. No,
whole kick.
exactly that.
Like everything's a trend. The whole kick. What is it? You go grab a jewel tester. Now you got to test your jewelry. You got to sit here and scan your hundreds to make sure that they're actually real hundreds. You know what I mean? Like it gets wild.
Dude.
It gets crazy. Listen, a lot of these people rent, show, don't have.
Hmm.
Like I said, to be rich, you don't spend money. So all the stuff that you see people
No,
show
hell
off,
no.
it's their investments. If they're being smart, they're investments. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not
Oh,
any
100%.
they're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
any of that. The system is meant to is meant to slave. You know what I mean? If you pay money all the time, doesn't matter how much money you have no trail proving in their system, and that's what works. They force you in that system. Credit is an important thing to play the
Oh,
to
100%.
play the game. And that's why I was like, damn, I was like, well, if I always have money and I pay, I'm good. That no, they force you to play that. Just like they force you to have a phone. They force you into technology.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me, to be honest.
A lot of people that
In
try to go,
reality,
well, I'm
there's
off the
like,
grid. I do what I want. You need to be very smart and really intelligent to do that. And you need to have
mhm.
decent money to get yourself off. You can't just go live off the fucking bush people and do all that shit. That's not how it works.
Oh,
So,
hell no,
you know
no,
what I mean?
no.
So technology has literally forced everyone to be part of their life, to be, to be something to use.
Well, it's like,
And they target the
it's even
youth
in
because
the,
that's easier to target than the older. They don't want to target older
yeah,
people.
yeah.
Why? Because we can make our own opinion.
Because they, well, no, not only that, we already have our knowledge.
Well, exactly. We make our own opinions.
So,
You
like,
young and
we, yeah,
dumb,
we have our
naive. You're
knowledge,
like,
we
nah,
have our own
you go with
opinions.
things and da 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 da. You learn later on in life, like, damn, I fucked up. Right.
Mm. I mean, I do find it very strange. It's,
And
it does feel
the
like
other thing about is that again, we're creatures that we need to interact. So robots is not going to be good for us. It's going to be good to make us lazy, but
no,
for interaction, it's never going to work.
no,
Humans
100%.
have to interact with humans. Like that's one of our things that we do. We interact. Like that's our thing. So the
Well, we're
human,
pack animals, basically,
yeah,
in
we're
a
almost
weird
in a
form.
way, yeah. You know what I mean? So we have to
Mm.
have interaction, you know what I'm saying? So robots ain't gonna be a shit, you know what I'm saying? Now we may get pathetic and walk down the street and have a robot next to us, which is weird, but we're still gonna have some weird interaction. That's what's gonna make the action strange. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think there'll be a lot of utility that have a lot of these things are obviously already in place for
And
in
of
lots of different
course,
areas. But
the way society is built on the balance and currency, not everybody's gonna have that luxury. So not every it's not,
oh hell
it's
no.
always gonna be chaotic because like it's one of those theories. If everything works great, you can't see what's going wrong. You have to have
Well, exactly
chaos
that.
with
Yeah.
success. You see, or you know what I'm saying? Like you have to have it's a balanced scale. It can't go one way or the
No,
other.
I 100% agree. I 100% agree. I think it's like you don't know the good times are good until you see the bad times. You don't know
Right.
the bad times are bad until you
Right.
see the
Until you
good
see
times, you know?
exactly. Now, if you don't have that balance, you don't understand. So
Yeah.
again, the currency and value of what we do as humans is our cross line. So your friend may have a robot, but you ain't got the money. So your friend learns the luxury of what a robot and having a robot is, but you won't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then maybe your friend becomes lazy because
But
they
that, yeah,
got a robot,
but that's
and
another
when
thing.
shit hits the fan,
That's
they
another
can't
thing.
fix
Look what
anything.
happens. What
You know what I mean?
you and your
Yeah.
friend, me and you grew up together. We do everything great. I decided to be a lawyer. You decided to be a doctor. For some reason, you didn't get to be the doctor because things didn't work out for you, but they worked out for me.
Yeah.
I'm going. Do you know what's the difference in that story? We're gonna switch it. That I have a robot. You have a robot. Your robot
Yep.
didn't make it for some
Yeah.
reason because you did and mine did. It's no different. You know what I'm saying? We're still humans in their action, but we're using a third force,
I
whether it's the robot, whether it's the college, whether it's the job, whether it's the family. Everybody changes
yeah,
regardless.
yeah. I think one of the things like that concerns me the most probably is how stupid are people getting because of how much access we have to knowledge. So we already have access to knowledge in our pocket, most of us. And this is even in third world countries, people got smartphones, you know. Now you imagine that steps up a level and you got a
You
robot that does
watching
everything
that?
for you to an
What the
extent.
hell is that? You're a freak.
Fucking God knows they're chopping up
Disgusting.
some
What the
food
hell
just
are
making me
you?
give me the
What the hell?
munchies.
You got the
God
munchies and
knows.
you're watching that? That this don't seem right.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked all right. It looked all right.
Mm-mm. No, it does not.
Who's that?
What the fuck
Oh
is
no, it's
that?
Dima. Oh shit, let's go past that.
That shit looks
It
trash.
looked like
What
it was
is
some
that?
good food, man. I don't know. It looked like some pasta or something. I was up for that.
Dirty. Oh,
Okay. What are you on about? This is me after eating pasta. Trust, scrolling down, baby. This fucking guy is absolute king.
so on some funny news, because I like watching stuff. There was a concert, Coldplay. Do you know that band?
Oh my god, yes. I've seen
The
the memes
CEO and the
already as
HR
well.
lady
Yeah,
caught up.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Caught
And
up
he's
quick.
holding her around the waist
Caught
like,
up quick.
oh shit. And
Caught
then
up
he just
real quick.
he literally he just fucking
He ducked.
exited
She
game
turned
and just
around.
just gone.
Homegirl
Just
sitting there
gone,
like,
just
"Told you, bitch, you're
disappeared.
gonna
Yeah.
get caught.
She's
Told you,
like,
bitch."
oh shit, shit. That was the funniest one. I've seen the memes of this, so oh, there's a meme of like so many different people, and it's the Twitch CEO as the woman, and like one of the fucking streamers as the person cuddling them.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah. I've seen all the memes, man.
Listen, you know what I mean?
That
Your
shit was
dating pool
hilarious.
becomes very small with more money and rich fame you come. You kind of forced to be around other
What,
people
hit up
because
the
they're a little
HR chick? Hit
that
up
is
the
wild.
No, man, he could have took anyone. He hit up the HR chick. What the
Hey, they,
fuck?
they're dedicated to their job.
I mean, yeah, you know. Back in the day, that's how you
That's
get a
another thing
promotion.
that people go through too. If you don't live that lifestyle, you have a career where it's like a career. You live that, and that that,
Hmm.
that puts a
Oh, yeah,
damper
yeah.
on your life. The most prime example I use news anchors. You got to think about they always have
Yeah.
private jets, always have private because they got to be
Oh, yeah,
everywhere
but
the
you know,
news
yeah,
is,
and they're up
especially
at
something of real big.
so early
So
to
they're
prep in
always and
studio.
they're the face of
Yeah.
certain things. The head anchor or whatnot. Like
Man, yeah.
some of their lives are a little bit rough.
Oh, it's rough.
And
Yeah.
lifestyles also I think do factors of how people act, too.
Oh, I do agree. I do
I
agree.
use the example for celebrities, what I'm saying? You walk into a Dunkin' Donuts and you automatically expect everybody to know who the fuck you are. Some people might not, what I'm saying? That's that humbleness you need to learn how to have. Like, just because you're famous somewhere doesn't mean you're famous everywhere else. You know what I mean? But there's people that are like that are just everywhere they go, it doesn't matter. They're famous. You know what I'm saying? So that's what causes that action. You know what I'm saying?
I had an ex-girlfriend, bless her. She was a sweetie. She didn't know who Clint Eastwood was, and I had to show her a Clint Eastwood movie, and she was like, "No, I've never seen this guy before." And it's like, I guess like certain lives, like some people may not recognize people, but I would have thought like big celebrities people would recognize. First time I
Well,
met Sting, I didn't
that's the
recognize him.
thing. When you're a
I
big
saw him in a fucking
celebrity and
pub.
you
I didn't know
walk
who he
and
was.
somebody doesn't recognize you, that humbles you. You know what I mean? You got to start
Yeah,
thinking like,
yeah,
damn, I'm not really, you know what I mean? Because not, especially like say a famous basketball star. Not everybody likes
right.
sports, man. So somebody
Yeah,
might not know
yeah. I wouldn't
what
have a
you
clue
are.
who
You might be the
basketball people are.
greatest of everything, but somebody
Not a
doesn't like
clue.
sports. They might not know who you are.
Like basketball's not even really a sport that's shown in the UK that much, you know?
Oh, really? Well, yeah, I figured location
Yeah, yeah,
matters.
very
You're
rarely. Yeah,
more what, soccer?
baseball's
Yeah, you
nothing.
football, more soccer.
Soccer, cricket, maybe.
Hmm.
Tennis. You know, racing. Lots of types of racing.
Oh
But yeah,
wow,
very. You wouldn't see like baseball, basketball, anything
really?
like that. American football. No, no,
Yeah,
no, not unless you're
I
watching
figured,
like a very specific
I
channel in the
figured
back
that.
end of nowhere.
I figured that.
That's
That's why
weird,
I
that bit.
laugh. That's why I laugh. I'm like, that's why I'm like, Americans
Yeah.
with their sports is crazy. But other
Well, you used
places
to see how
have their
mad it's
thing
got.
too. You know what I'm saying? They love their town hero. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I watched actually a story earlier today on YouTube. It was really great. So back many years ago, I remember watching a football, like soccer, World Cup that was going on, and there was a team from Colombia that was an unknown team to myself at the time, and the goalie done what is known as a scorpion kick.
Okay. Yeah.
So someone fucking lobbed the ball up over towards the goal, and he almost done like a front flip, done a scorpion kick, and fucking kicked the ball away. This guy has got one of the best stories of all time. He literally is one of the best football players I could ever imagine. And he's like, he was in with Pablo Escobar, stuff like this, because like, and they were trying to promote Colombia and everything. They pushed it so hard for that team, and it was such a great documentary watching this guy's like story. But good God, man, you have to like see
Wow.
that goalie stuff. I mean, what's his name? It's let's see if I can find him.
Soccer is kind of crazy. I used to play.
Uh,
I was right wing, and then
oh,
I was half fullback once in a while, but I was right wing. I was in. I like being a striker. Striker wasn't bad because I could run pretty fast too. So yeah, I like soccer,
yeah,
man.
I played a lot of
Cool, but
defense.
soccer went out
Yeah,
the window. I think I started smoking, partying. I think when I should have stuck in the sports.
yeah,
I
no,
don't
I
know
know
if
what
I
you
would have
mean.
been anything of anything, but I'm saying I wasn't actually that bad in sports, to be honest. I actually did pretty good. Soccer, baseball, basketball.
Weirdly, I done like gymnastics for a long period of time. I'm
Mm,
very nimble.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm.
Gymnastics I learned on my own in a way, but not really like anything crazy or doing whatnot. But then later on in life, I got into boxing and jujitsu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I added that into my life. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da.
I it was like I used to do like high beam, low beam, trampoline, stuff like that. Vault, lots of random bits. Let's see if I can find this fucking video. Where is it?
And then I believe it or not,
Oh, you
skateboarding
see me
was
live?
fun. That's an
Oh my god, yeah, I
exercise.
love
Skateboarding,
skateboarding.
a lot of sport things, athletic, I think are great. Like motorcycling, fucking dirt biking. I mean, anything you do, four
Yep.
wheeling, skateboarding, fucking them things. If you really focus on that shit, you're being physical. You're doing some shit.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Rennie, who I can't even say his name. His name is Rene. This is so old school.
Whether you're running
Fucking
down the wing
okay.
for England or running running your own business,
Bloody-
you hit more goals.
Is that an ad? Oh, fuck off.
You feel supercharged.
No, that's just their ad.
Your
Okay.
business finances.
So, yeah, this guy was like,
And feel on top of your
he was like a
game.
Colombian
Zero.
football player.
Proud
He had like one of
partners
the
of Lion
craziest
Business. Your
fucking
business
goal saves of all time.
supercharged.
And he's actually, they changed the entire like rules of football because of this guy as well. So he is the dude. Hang on. He's up in the corner up here. This guy is, he's the goalkeeper. This guy is insane. Actually insane. So he used to, in tournaments, he scored more goals than some of the strikers. Now take this in. He's a goalkeeper. You know, he would get the ball, and this was back in the day where you could pick it up multiple times. So people would, like, in tournaments, they would just do this back and forth, pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. He was like, no, the ball gets put to him. He would run it to the fucking end, leave the goal empty, score a goal. Give a fuck. You know what I mean? And he was like one of their best strikers, but he was also in fucking goal. So it was like having an extra striker. It was actually insane. And he performed the scorpion kick save, which you'll see here. Now, this is very, very, very insane. He does a fucking front flip and whips his legs over the fucking back of his head and saves the goal. This guy is like Colombia's best player of all time. This guy is fucking mad. Absolutely mad. Let me give you a full screen on it just so you can see it. He is crazy. So you can see him coming in from round here. There he is again. Give you a full playthrough. Look. The guy from England clips it back, lobs it over high, and he does a back flip or front flip kick to save it. The scorpion kick save. Rene. Look at it. Look at it. Fucking prowess of a goalie to do that, man.
Yeah, that made him shine.
I mean, shit. You want to pull a kick out like that, brother? Saving a goal. You know what I mean? Saving a goal. What the fuck?
Legendary. They are doing that.
Yeah. Well, not only that, he was
But that was a weak
he was like
move anyway. So yeah.
no, he lobbed it high, and that's why he went for it. Yeah, so the player lobbed it. Yeah, he lobbed it, and he thought, oh, I've got my chance.
If he wanted to, but he shined.
Yeah. So he just went, nah. He said, let's go for it. So this is at the end of his career. He's 40 something here.
Oof.
Well, he's 40 something here. So he is well known. So he actually played for a team in Colombia back in the day, which was a super unknown team. Super unknown team. And they hadn't won anything in so many years. And he took them all the way to like multiple victories. So much so, he had a higher score percentage than most players nowadays. He's the goalkeeper. He's a goalkeeper, and he scored more goals than most professional players nowadays per match.
Insane.
Wow. Wild. Yeah. So they changed the rules of sports because of him as well. Literally, of football. Because he, in one tournament, like, where all of the goalies were getting, if they got it, like, they were baiting the game for so long, it was so boring. Kick it back to the goalkeeper, they pick it up. Throws it out to a player on their team. They kick it back. They pick it up. You know, they're just waiting. They're just stalling. You know what I mean? Anytime he got it, he would fucking boot it up range, get passed back to, and run straight to the end, score a goal. They had no idea what was going on. It's just like, man, he'd done that so many times. It was insane. He's such a fucking interesting player. Such an interesting player. Yeah, insane. Definitely worth checking out, though. He's got a really interesting story. So much so we got, so it's Colombian, Pablo Escobar, who is someone, obviously, that would kind of partially rule Colombia for a long period of time, kidnapped someone's daughter from a rival cartel. Because this guy was Colombian and was high profile, he was sent to take the money to go and pick up this person, because they knew nothing could happen. And obviously you can't say no to Pablo Escobar. So he takes 300,000 to go and fucking get this kidnapped daughter of somebody else. Takes them back to the other person. The other person gives him 50,000 as a thank you. That basically incriminates him. So they put him in prison.
What?
Just before the fucking World Cup and all that. And everyone's shouting fucking free Rene, free Rene, free Rene. It's wild. What?
Wild. Wild. Yep, Nice is shut down. Definitely is.
Yeah, it's
Nice
wild.
is gone.
I know,
Nice.
it's completely gone.
It's over.
I know. RIP for Noise. Let me see if I can find it. See if it's still there.
Hey, let's go think about the follow.
It's gone. Is it gone? It has shut
Yeah,
down.
I don't know. I mean,
Sorry
it
for...
didn't make it.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Sadly, our time as a live streaming platform has
We're just
come to
chilling.
an end.
How doing,
We want
Solid?
to thank our community, creators, who stood by us as we
Yep.
tried to do something
Yep,
new
yep,
and different.
It's gone.
For any
Yep.
questions, inquiries, reach out to support@noise.com. Wow, wow, wow.
Gone.
All right. It's
I
gone.
didn't even get my clips.
No. I should have updated mine. Ah, well. Win some, lose some. You know what I mean? That kind of sucks, though, I'm not gonna lie. Man. I'm surprised how long it actually managed to continue on for. It just kept going.
Due to lack of funds. That makes sense.
Yeah, I know, but the more people that were on it, the higher obviously the cost of the servers were. So, and if they can't convert like server costs to income,
It is what it is, man. They
obviously,
couldn't get paid.
Yeah,
Or they couldn't make money.
yeah,
At the end of the day, really, that's what drives everything. Money.
exactly. And they had like 30 staff members, and if any of them were on payroll, bro, come on. Like Beam's got fucking like I think 6 staff members, 7 staff members, something like that. It's like, what? But they had the best auto clip service. It was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cool. I do hope that does get picked up by other platforms.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think that's also AI generated.
I would have been
you know
over
what I mean?
over at Noise and been like, hey man, I want that auto clip program you got right there. How much for that?
Well, I mean, I think okay, so I just I put it out there now. It's shut down. So I believe
once we negotiate, I get the rights to the program to do whatnot. Then I can have my team. You know what I'm saying? Do their magic to what it
fix that shit up. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then throw
Well,
it in.
This may be a bit of I don't know if anyone knew this already. I'm sure it might have been mentioned, but Angelic had spoken to me about, because obviously they were partnered along with other people, about when it was like shutting down, whether potentially it could be like consumed by Beam, you know, pick up their staff, take on some stuff, you know what I mean? It didn't look like that happened, sadly.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. That's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, because that's how like a lot of platforms do. If one platform dies out, generally the best thing for them to do is like.
Now, if they were trying to do that, that means reason. You know what I mean? Da 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 da. You know, I get it.
No, it was an option. It wasn't like it was like an option. So
Beam wants, you know.
No, it was thrown out there.
If Beam has their own core, actual core staff, they're not just gonna pull some other staffs, whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I thought.
But they're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No
But
way.
I mean, I think that was the last. I think that was the last like plea for help that was put out that I was aware for. I didn't think anything like that would come through, especially how many staff they had.
From
you know
a
what I mean?
different company, you know, found that, ran into that company and put an application. That's something different. But to do a power move like that, woo.
It would be more like, oh, y'all losing your jobs. Do you want a job here? That kind of thing.
Stop it. Stop.
Nah, I don't know, man. It'd be interesting if it ever occurred, but there was nothing really. I like Noise, but there was nothing really there. You know, the platform were cool to an extent, but there were nothing there for me. It was like, apart from the auto clips, the you know, the actual system. I couldn't even put
Really
my own
can't say I
profile
didn't really get
picture.
much chance to actually deal with any community or type form or
It
whatnot.
was like
So,
it felt like a Fortnite platform, you know what I mean, or
yeah,
like
it felt
a
more of a younger platform than actual like
yeah.
I get it,
It wouldn't
I
fit my
get that,
content really,
but
really.
again, I didn't really mingle or get to move around enough to actually
Yeah,
like give an
sad.
assessment. So
Hey, Ansem coming in as well. Actually, one of the Noise partners. Sad to see it. We checked it. It's offline. It's gone. It's gone for good. You did say it was shutting down when you came in the stream the other day. Man, that thing been holding on to life forever. I was hoping I'd get some more clips. Shit. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. We're just chilling with our man Dem Klaus. Probably about to wrap up the What's the Point episode for Saturday. I'm gonna go make some food, get my shit ready. You got plans for the rest of your weekend, Klaus, my dude?
not really. We're just chilling, relaxing. Seeing what we do, get a little gaming in. You know what I mean? Up the lounge, smoke.
I was kind of contemplating putting Black Ops back on, but
Yeah, I've been messing around with it a lot. I've unlocked a few special weapons. Just played around because they're gonna be dropping new things soon. So coming up in about a month or so. I haven't really gone back to Dune. That's kind of rough. I like Dune. Don't get me wrong. It's a real grindy grind. Definitely survival.
I don't mind survival games, but I do really kind of dislike how grindy they are. Because
Nah.
unless you're like on a team that is like invested, doing that solo is just a ball ache.
I mean, solo's all right, I guess, but I mean, if you gotta, it's the game is meant to play the game. It's meant with with others
Massive
and
amounts,
do
yeah,
and do
massive
things.
amounts,
And then
yeah.
again, ADHD, the way I am, if a game engulfs me to pretty much live it, that's good,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah, I know
also
what you mean.
bad. You know what I'm saying? Like Destiny did that for me
Yeah,
for a while. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
I
yep.
lived it,
No, I
breathed
feel
it,
it.
did everything to it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, what I mean? This is all I'm playing. This is all I think about. It's all I'm talking about.
I played the new update and it was whack. It was alright for like for a bit, but yeah, just Destiny, you know.
Sometimes I get engulfed in things too much. I get a little bit
No,
fascinated.
I feel it. No, I feel it. I'm saying I ain't got no games at the moment that I'm even entertained with. Sadly, I find them all kind of boring. But hopefully at some point in time they will add something new to the list that might actually pop my attention a little.
Well,
Patiently, we'll wait for that.
I guess I'm looking at trying to think of logics. If I'm gonna do this new map that they're coming, I think this event where they're adding new gobble gums and you gotta unlock, so I gotta reach around 40.
Probably
I
gonna
think I
be
gotta grab some of those because I need to fulfill this
yeah.
map. If I fulfill this map, I think I personally fulfilled the game. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. I might join you with it then. I might just fucking install it. But
Just
then I've got a feeling though they do have a secret end boss if you've done all the Easter eggs.
I think they do too.
There's been leaks about
There's
it for
something they're
ages,
adding.
man.
Yeah,
There
they're
really
adding
has.
something
Yeah.
like that.
I'm like, if they don't have that, then I don't really matter. You know what I mean? But I think I'd be up for it. Yeah.
Well, it gives me
Fuck it, I
something
might
to
do
do.
it. Yep. Hey, Anson, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get it in myself.
Hell yeah.
We do also have Grounded 2 coming up as well, which is. Have you ever played Grounded?
Yeah.
That's like the small. Yeah. So they got the new one coming up
I like
as well.
Small Lands.
That's
Small
coming
Lands
up.
was good.
Yeah, it's pretty much Small Lands. When is it coming? It's pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. Next month or two. I might delve into that. But at the same time, we'll see. I think probably the
I'm
best
waiting
bet
to
for
see
me
the
would
new
be
Jurassic Park movie.
No.
The new Ninja
I've
Turtles
heard
looks
it's
like
quite
it's
bad.
actually gonna be really good.
Yep.
Gotta watch the
New
new
Mortal
Fantastic
Kombat?
Four too. I guess the Silver Surfer is in it.
Mm,
That's cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the look of the new Fantastic Four at all. The new Superman is good, just so you know. It's actually quite good. The Mortal Kombat one you showed me. That looks alright. That looks alright. But yeah, the Fantastic Four one, I don't know, man. Like, I know it's OG style, but I just didn't. I didn't vibe with that character set. They look kind of weak.
Yeah, they're trying to play with the 1950s Fantastic Four, which is
Yeah.
understandable. I get it.
That's fair. They done a bit well. If they done, here's the thing. I'm giving them some credit. They done a great job with Superman.
I don't know.
Going
I
back
haven't
to
seen
the
it
old
yet.
style.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, just rip it, man. I swear it's worth it. It's worth a watch. So they went back to like So this is actually after Superman 2, the movie, the old movie. You know, I think it's Christopher Reeves in that one.
Yeah.
So it's after that one, which is weird because it kind of throws you straight in.
Listen, it's a sad story, man. If you really break it down,
Mm-hmm.
you got to think about how you became such at this time of era. You became such famous for a role that people, again, that's why I talk about how technology and what we've done in critical thinking and higher intelligence to lower intelligence.
Yeah.
You know, and people thinking, you know, what's going on. People used to believe the Man of Steel was the man. Why do you think he became crippled? How do you think he had to sit in the thing? You know, he got shot.
It's a horse riding
The kid
accident.
shot him.
Yeah.
You
No,
know
it was a
what I'm
horse
saying?
riding accident.
No, he got
But
shot.
did you? No, he fell off a horse.
No,
Playing
not
polo.
him. The
Oh.
original Superman that played, he was
Right.
shot.
Yes.
The kid pulled a gun out. He's like, "Well, you're the Man of
Christopher
Steel."
Reeves.
He had to sit back and he had to go, hey, like places where he was, it was dangerous because people portrayed him as his role. He played a role so good that people were like, he's the Man of Steel. He can, and he got shot. You know what I'm saying? And his whole shit was fucking
No.
was changed.
No. Who's the guy who's paraplegic now?
No, I'm not talking
Christopher
about.
Reeves.
I'm not.
No.
I'll tell you who I'm talking about. Let me pull him.
What's
up.
his name? I was about to say, what's his name? I can't think of his name.
Reed Rivers.
Christopher Reeves.
No, not Christopher Rivers.
Reed Rivers.
Yes.
Oh.
He was the original Superman.
Oh, the original. He got shot.
He got shot, yeah, because again, it like bullets can
No.
fly off him. Like it was different at that time. The intelligence, I'm telling you, technology has made people think and become more aware. It's crazy, but it's also crippled. At that time, he played a role so much he had to go around, and it was dangerous. People were pulling guns on him and trying to stab him, and it was nuts. And I was like, damn. This was like in the 30s and 20s. You know what I'm saying? 40s.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
That's fucking
like,
wild, dude.
So now, you know what I'm saying? Like now people aren't walking up to people and going, "Hey, let me shoot you so we can see the bullets bounce off." Like that's nuts.
No, of course, because
people really did that at one point in life. Like believed that type of shit.
Dude.
That's insane.
Dude. Bro. That's fucking wild, isn't it, when you think about it? Because I know there was one guy, obviously, he died. He become paraplegic from a horse riding accident. This must have been the one previous.
I think that's what's his name? Yeah, who just say Christopher
Reeves?
Yeah, I think that's
yeah,
him.
Chris Reeves. I'm sure it is. Yeah. Mean. All right, let me install fucking Black Ops quickly. I'll get it done for you. So we can play some games through the week. What am I going to delete? How big is in Call of Duty nowadays? About a bazillion gigs. Fucking bet.
What'd you say?
How big is Call of Duty nowadays? It's got to be massive, and
Nah, I mean, I only just
Oh god. Alright. I need the multiplayer, don't I? Don't need Warzone, don't need that. Don't need that. Sorted. Right, I'll install it for you. Done by tomorrow morning. Right. I'm going to put my feet up and actually make some food.
That's who it was. George Reeves.
George Reeves. Is that what? Why do I keep thinking
Reeves
his name's
was,
Christopher
was
Reeves?
the one where he played in the kid. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Man.
They actually, after that incident, they actually made a movie showing doing the reacting everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, that's crazy. Yeah,
What?
in 1950, he was again the Man of Steel, and you motherfuckers really thought like that time frame. This motherfucker
Shit.
was the Man of Steel. Like it's crazy.
That's how like influential TV was back in the day,
Of course,
and
TV
like
programming.
cinema.
It started off with radio, then it
Yeah,
went to
yeah.
TV. Now it's
Hmm.
digital.
This is what we're talking about with like Cocomelon and stuff like this. So it's just their new sly way of doing like some weird form of like fucking, I don't know, like they know what's going to keep your attention. I don't think they're intentionally
Yeah,
doing it,
so
but they just know what they keep
1950,
what keeps
a
attention.
young boy showed up. So Superman was doing a walkthrough premiere. So this guy George Reeves was dressed as Superman, walking to do a premiere, and of course there's fans. And this young boy pulls out his dad's revolver and says, "I'm gonna shoot you because I want to see
Oh,
the bullets
that's
bounce
in
off." This was the most
that's
craziest
in a
moment of this
movie
man's
as
life
well.
career when he turned around. He's like, "I'm about to get fucking shot in front of everybody."
That's in
Like
that's in a TV series
that's
also.
intense. Well, yeah, they recreated the TV because of that
Yeah, yeah,
event.
but then he can't he calmed the kid down in the TV series though.
Yeah, they
He
wind
was
up
like, oh, you
recreating
know,
that
yeah,
event
put the
later
gun
on,
away, yeah,
pretending
put
that
the
was
gun
a real
away,
thing
yeah.
that happened, and that's insane. I was like,
Fuck, I didn't realize that was a real thing that occurred.
yeah.
Yet.
Again, so when we talk
Shit.
about critical thinking, we talk about high intelligence, low intelligence. We're
Mm-hmm.
not talking about if somebody's a genius or somebody's an idiot. We're talking about your
No, no.
actual how your brain, your your brain is functioning. You know what I mean? It's a
Well, exactly,
very
yeah.
strange organ.
Well, it is, yeah. We like as much control over it as we don't, in a weird way.
You know what I mean? Fantasy was
We
so
control a chunk
crazy.
of it,
You know what
but
I'm saying? Superman was a political thing, and children thought of it as a fantasy. Like, wow, he can't get hurt. He can't. You know what I'm saying? Like it was wild.
yep. The same with a lot of superheroes.
Well, that's why you watch the
Weirdly as
content of
well.
certain things. Certain things may look
Weirdly as well,
cutesy, but
from back
what's
in the day
giving
though.
out the message, you got to be like, damn, what the hell's saying right now?
Well, here's something really cringy. So, back in the day, like all of us grew up on superheroes. We grew up on like Prince Charming, stuff like this. If you grow up on that nowadays and your actions are in that fashion, you're a simp. It's like what?
I don't know
You
about
know what I mean?
that. I don't
Well,
know
no,
any
you know what I
about
mean?
that
Because
shit.
it's no, because the actions are it's like
I don't think any of
it's all
that.
the same.
I don't think that's that. I kind of sort of I see your point of view, but I don't
You
agree
know what
with
I
any of
mean?
that.
You know what I
I
mean?
believe when the digital era came through. That's where simping was formed to a point because now you can hide behind a mask, which is the digital
Well, what
screen.
was it before? It was
You know what
like
I'm saying?
no, it was a fedora tipping
Before
kind of
it was stalking.
milady,
That's what it
milady, and
was.
all that.
Stalking.
No, but I mean, we're not talking. No, we're not talking about stalking. You know what I mean? We're talking
Yes,
about just
that's what
like
simping is,
generally. No,
bro. Listen,
no, it
I don't
isn't,
know where you get your thing,
bro.
but that's creepy when a motherfucker is
Well,
just
you've just
da da
used
da da
two
da
different
this and
words.
that. Like
Yeah.
the digital world has made it that is somebody just da 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 da. No, dude, that's
Do you know what?
stalking. Have
Do
a
you know what the
person do that
definition
in
of that
real
word
life
is?
too. That is fucking insane. Stalking, creepy. It's weird. What the fuck are you doing? What's going on?
I
That's
don't think you
obsessive.
know the
You know what I'm
definition
saying?
of the word. I don't think you know the definition of the word right now. Like you're saying stalking, like obviously, yeah, that can occur. But I mean,
No, I'm just
simping is
talking
just
to an English
generally white
person who
knighting.
doesn't understand my
Yeah,
line
it's white knighting.
conversation, and I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, it's called white
you
knighting.
know what I'm
Yeah, it's
saying?
called white knighting.
You can white knight all you
So
want.
it's
That's
like
creepy. Exactly. I'm a
it's
female that's
creepy,
going through
maybe.
my car and you're coming. Let me open the door for you. Let me do this. Nigga, get the back the fuck up. What are you doing? You're creepy.
Mean.
You're simping too much. Yes, that's the new terminology.
Yeah,
But in
of
our time
course, yeah.
frame, that's creep. You're
Well,
stalking.
yeah,
You're
exactly.
doing too
But
much.
here's the thing. So in our time frame, for example, opening a car door for someone you're going out on a date for would be gentlemanly. You know what I mean? Stuff like this. You know,
Listen,
you're like we're brought up in an era where those sort of things might have been like more
women acted
commonly
different
done.
at the point.
But
Women
it's
are
just
predators towards that aspect.
in general. Yeah,
Hence
in
to
general,
why
I
a
would
lot of
believe.
women make money on the internet, but in real life would not be able to make that money. You see what I'm saying?
Maybe, but I
No,
do
don't
think
make me be
I
weird.
wonder
That's a
if it's
lot.
no, I wonder no, because I wonder if it's like if
That's
it's
not how it
something that
works.
has come
Listen,
through.
everybody
Is
uses
it
this
media
scale.
talk?
Everybody thinks they're tens. That can't be. That's not true. You can't do
Well,
that.
no,
I
no.
can't
But I
be a
mean, do you think
10
it's media
I
talk?
can't be a 10 and you be a
Media
10
talk?
and then 20 other fucking people be 10s. That makes no sense. So our scale is
Well, no,
fucked up.
no.
We fuck our scale up. You know what I'm saying? The scale is
The
not
scale, yeah, I
real.
mean, the scale was pretty obvious.
You know what I'm saying?
The crazier or the
The
hotter, the
natural
crazier.
aspect of things is male and female have a hormonic chemistry, and that's what we feed on, as you know, because to reproduce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the
Do you wonder
female
if
is always
media in
gonna
any
have
fashion has changed it?
a power over the male because technically them two are need to be
Witchcraft.
used to reproduce, to create another human.
Witchcraft.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like the animal
Yeah,
kingdom.
yeah, no,
You
I
know
know
what I'm saying? The
exactly what you mean.
females
Yeah, I know what you
walk
mean.
around and they have a hormone that they release, and males come through. You know, and then they do their alpha shit, and then
Well,
they
I
get
wonder,
their
like,
shit.
so
It's the same
I
thing.
wonder how media produced this is like, or how media has affected that in a fashion, if that makes sense.
Well, it
So,
makes it easier for
you know,
anybody to do anything. I mean, if you guys didn't have a
well,
vision
no,
board
no, as in
and
like,
didn't hear my voice,
so
I could
like,
just type in the thing all types of shit for you to make you feel good. Again,
oh yeah, 100%, yeah,
language. I could simp on your
yeah,
ass.
but then
Nobody knows if
would
I'm a
you?
male. Nobody knows if I'm a female. Nobody knows anything. I could just keep on.
That's right
You
now.
look great today. I like how you wear. I like how your hair flows. I like the beautiful blue
Yeah, well,
shirt
this,
you're
yeah,
wearing.
yeah.
Hey, that's a great picture back there. Oh, you had a good day at work. I could sit there all day
Mm-hmm.
doing that.
Oh, there's people that do it and they make money off of it.
Exactly.
Shit,
They do
make
that
good money
all
off of it.
day.
But I do wonder, like, whether
And then it's when it
the
gets
way that people
obsessed and
act
it
is
gets
more
deeper. You
influenced
know what I'm
by
saying? I'm just
different
giving a
stuff.
light work. Now
I
imagine
wonder if
somebody,
like there's more
coming through and
influence than
going,
that. Yeah.
"Hey, it was nice seeing you at this store," and then you're like, "What?"
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. People get you fucking freaking. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Oh, it was great that you
Oh,
did this. And they say something personal that only,
you
only
breathe
personal
different when
people
you're
would know in your
sleeping.
life, and you're like, "What the fuck?" You know, you start wondering what the hell's going on, and well, you're not acknowledging me now. Now they start spamming bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Simping is not is an umbrella, but it's a fucking it's an umbrella that lets a lot of evil shit in. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say.
Oh, 100%. No, 100%. Right, let me get off, man. I'm gonna let this fucking download do. It's
out?
gonna be 1 hour 47. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. It's 1 hour 47 minutes for my download for Black Ops. I'm gonna make some pizza and get back on, play some games a little bit later if you're up for.
Well, I'm gonna still be on. That's what I'm saying. Are you actually downloaded? Because we can get
Yeah,
down
yeah.
on some no gobble runs.
Yeah,
That's
look, I'll
what
show
I
you.
do. I do no
I'll show
gobble,
you.
bro. I play real games.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Look at it. See it installing? It's got 181 megabytes right now. We are installing. It says 1 hour 47 minutes. We're at 6.3%.
Listen, you're supposed to have good internet. Why is it taking you 25 days to download something?
It's fucking internet didn't get changed
Black
ever.
Ops. Why you downloading Modern Warfare? You
I did.
this guy.
Hold up,
This
hold up.
guy.
Yeah, no, I did. I did
Black
change
Ops
this. Hang
6,
on, I
not
did change
Call
this.
of Duty.
Yeah, I did change
It's
this. I don't know why
only
that. Oh,
Black
that's
Ops
no,
6.
that's.
That's it. Nothing else.
Why is part of that?
Get rid of Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Get rid of all those other packages.
What is this queued for? Oh no,
Taking
no, they're fine.
forever
They're fine.
for all those things to leave. Like, come on.
No, they're fine.
Need all those.
They're
yeah,
fine.
yeah. Stop the
Yeah.
Modern Warfare. Stop the.
No, they're
fucking,
fine.
I mean,
They're fine.
just do Black.
They're all
Ops.
they're all my gun packs. They're all my gun packs. It's fine.
Yeah, get rid of
It's fine.
that.
It'll be alright.
Get
It's
rid
like-
of
I'm
that, get
streaming,
rid of-
aren't I?
Oh
So
my god, look at all that. No wonder why it's gonna take hours. This
No,
guy
look.
did
no,
download
we
the
want
whole fucking
hours.
thing.
1 hour. Look at it. Look at it. Look.
Bones, you savage.
Pause. Look, watch me pause this and let me install all these for you just in 1 second, just so you can see.
Or do that.
Boop.
Yeah.
There's
Stop
one.
the installation and get all those other packs fucking already gone.
They're all done. Yeah, they're all done. Yo, what's up,
Cam, what you
Baleen?
doing? Still on the air? I see you come through.
Zip.
Gonna get in some. I'm gonna get in a little Black Ops here. Wait for
Yeah.
Dong to come.
I'll come
through
join you in
so
a
we
bit.
can do this challenge and get a couple of.
Fucking
combos.
right. You're looking for that carry. My
If it leaves
backpack's
me-
not
if
feeling
it
that
leaves
big
me
today,
hanging,
man.
you all-
You're gonna have
you
to
all
lose
heard
some
it.
weight.
Y'all got the vibe.
Nah, you ain't. I ain't leaving no one hanging. Don't you worry. This motherfucker.
It's Saturday. I ain't got shit to do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what? It should have been Friday.
Yesterday was Friday. I got high. They got everybody high.
Yeah.
Actually, we got lit yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. We had a big. I rated Mama. Came
Oh,
through.
let's go.
We got lit yesterday.
Let's fucking have it. Let's fucking have it. All right, all these things are installing. That's fine. All right, let me quickly say goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye, guys. We're going to be on a little bit later. I'm going to let this install, and I'll see you all soon. We'll turn off the tubes quickly. Tube, tube, tube.